let's go ahead and share this out. Welcome to Soundcheck, y'all. I don't know what that is. I see. That's kind of cool. Not what I was looking for, but there we go. Share the link. Makes things like way fucking easier. I don't know if that was always in the YouTube dashboard, but it's there now. So go ahead and share this out to Discord and we'll get rocking and rolling here. So let's see here. Nice. That's like good. Boop. Okay, cool. I gotta change that. That looks a little janky. Oh well. Tis what it is, I suppose. So with that, it's all good. Alright, cool. So just getting going here. And get all the streamy setups. So come on in, kids, get comfy. Suppose since people are still shuffling in, I'll go and relax now. Alright, cool. See if that gets anything. So yeah, thumbnail's kind of jank, but it is what it is. Alright, cool. 2 peeps in the chat. Sweet. Now, you know what? Fuck it. Normally I don't like to properly dual monitor because I'm one of those guys, but I think since I have the fan off, it'd be best to let old Lappy breathe a little bit. So prop this up, and I have to turn it on now. Cool. So get that all turned on then. Yeah, we'll extend the displays actually. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can change this for now. I'll have to remember to turn that back later. But yeah, so we'll go ahead once again, baby. What's going on? What's going on there, Twin Lamps? Okay, cool. So we got the chat off in the corner. Got all my stats and everything, so I can actually properly read this now, which is good. Instead of like sitting my phone up like I normally do, I have like the whole thing on the side, which I should have been doing in the first place, but what you gonna do, right? So, but yeah, so today, oh, right, have to, oh, okay, never mind. Yo, what up, Martin? Yeah, no worries, man. It was good meeting you at the Bone and Kai the other day. Sorry, I was a little, little turned up, but that's how we roll at the Bone and Kai normally. So, yeah, it was good meeting you in the IRLs. Hope things are all well and you have a good time out here in Japan. So, today we're gonna be putting together a new episode of Eric Mealtime. Been sitting on this one for a little bit, to be honest. Just had some stuff going on, so I haven't been able to get to this one in a while, but we're gonna be getting her done. So it is a vending machine video, obviously, because there's Eric Surf 6, right? And It's covering some snacks and things that he got out in Fuchu, which is in like western Tokyo, way out in the freaking sticks. So that's usually where you find a lot of these like really unique vending machines, is out in the middle of nowhere. Like the tire shop that has a whole bunch of old retro vending machines, that's out in Sagamihara. That's way the fuck out there. When I went out filming with him, we just took his car, drove out there. But you can walk it. It's gonna take a bit, but it's possible. So if any of y'all are interested in something like that, you can definitely make the trek for sure. But yeah, let's see. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and put things together. I'm really enjoying streaming, more often. And I said it in my community update, but I think we're going to be incorporating streaming a lot more into my general content rollout, because, especially with work and freelance commitments ramping up, it's getting harder and harder for me to sit down and like make content. Now obviously like the update videos where I'm just sitting on my bed just talking about shit, that's easy to make. That's not quite what I was talking about exactly. I was talking more about sort of, more ambitious content and such. Just kind of stuff that I had ideas for, but it's just going to take time to get out there and do it. So it's just easier to do streaming. Plus I can stream while I work too, so that's cool. But the idea, and this has kind of been my idea when I started to get kind of serious about making content, was to eventually get to a point to where I can afford my own editor, even though like I'm known to be a video editor. Because once you get to a certain point as a content creator, you just have to kind of hand over the reins to somebody else, just so that way you have more time to plan out different things, and you don't want to like kind of self-sabotage yourself, because you don't want to do anything too ambitious, because then it's like, well, at the end of the day you got to bring all the footage back and put it all together yourself, and that's going to be another couple weeks because you got all this other shit to do. So you just got to make YouTube right-sized for you. So anyway, I'll talk about this more in an update video coming up, so it's a bit more concise rather than random stream ramblings. But
in this place, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 machines, and this is the shop right here that owns them. So it looks like it's a restaurant. See what they got. Start with this one over here. See if it's like.
Oops.
So the meats, yeah, looking good. Meat. See, there's deer meat up here at the top. Oh, deer meat, nice. We've got the. What is that? It's a meat sauce. Just you can cut that part, Andy.
Okay, sorry. We're definitely cutting that part. Okay.
It's like a meat sauce.
Okay, so is it deer meat?
What is that?
Okay.
Nice. We've got the. Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Eric knows me a little too well, as far as that goes. Cool to see new parts of Japan live streams that aren't Soundcheck here. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why I like covering stuff that's outside of the usual sort of Tokyo bubble. And I'm more interested in covering the Shonan area anyway, because it's not really covered all that often. I mean, yeah, you get trips to Kamakura and Enoshima every once in a while, but it's like an every once in a while thing. It's not very commonly done. And there's actually a few channels I've been watching lately. Like there's one that's called Japan's Sea Trip. It's this very tiny ass channel. It's only got like 25 some subscribers last I checked. And all they do is they do like little tours around the seaside area of Japan. And they're doing like a whole bunch of videos around the Shizuoka prefecture, which is right next to Kanagawa. And there's like just a whole wide coast of ocean that's like, there's like hardly anybody on there. It looks like an abandoned beach. Like, it's wild. I'm just like, damn, this is some cool shit, but everybody creams their jeans over like the same old Akihabara videos and going around Shinjuku and all this kinds of stuff. But it's like, yeah, it's been done to death, you know. So that's why I prefer kind of the quieter, less covered sections. Plus, it gives me a chance to like talk with you guys rather than, you know, kind of worry about where everybody else is and like bumping into people and, you know, having stream snipers and stuff like that. That's another thing I am kind of worried about, is like, you know, stream snipers. Even though I'm sure like they have the best intentions and stuff, but you don't want them like taking the stream totally off the rails, you know. So you got to worry about that. But, you know, in addition to non-Tokyo stuff, I do want to do some Tokyo things, because I know my friends want to do more stuff on stream as well. So, there's definitely that. And I think once things start kicking up stream-wise, and take care of some stuff in the IRL, then the goal is to hire an editor to put together like compilations and stuff. So that way, any sort of like funny bits or just kind of tell a story with like a long stream rather than have you sit down and watch like an hour or two of me fumbling around and stuff. And also want to try out like different types of content as well. Like this is kind of an experiment, you know, just showing you guys how I edit videos, you know. Now obviously there's like some videos I can't show you, you know. One of my other jobs that definitely can't be live streaming there. But this one I feel pretty confident in, so not too bad. Oh, shit.
It's like a meat sauce spaghetti. Ramen right there. This is fried chicken, and what's that? Oh, that's some kind of white meat fish, shirasu fish.
Yeah, shirasu is like the not national, but like the prefectural dish of Kanagawa. And Kanagawa is the prefecture just south of Tokyo, for those wondering. It's where Yokohama and where I live, Kawasaki, is. And they're basically like little white bait, like very young anchovy fish. You can get them raw, you can get them fried. A bunch of different ways to cook them. So they're very, very common in Kanagawa. It's like the Kanagawan dish, if you will. So if you're out there, definitely check them out.
Ovens over here too.
Oh shit, hold on.
Made fish, shirasu fish. Okay, they got microwave ovens over here too. You can heat the stuff up.
Yeah, that's another thing. Just having a microwave out in the open, man. Definitely can't get that in old Mercagen land, unless there's like cameras and like a guard at the door. And even then, it's like they gotta like unlock it from a plexiglass container or something. Like video games at Walmart.
Go at it. Like that.
Oh, there's like 3 of them, shit.
Then, oh, what do we have here? This is anago sashimi, eel sashimi.
Oh, that's...
Oh, this is rare.
Yeah.
Very rare. There's a picture of what it looks like. Oh,
yeah, see, unagi is... I always forget... I think unagi is freshwater eel, and anago is saltwater eel? Or is it the other way around? I always flip-flop them. I think that's right.
Yeah, here they are cutting inside the shop right here. Nice.
That's cool. Okay, shit. Okay, so cut around the nice.
Nice.
Actually, before the nice.
Inside the shop right here.
Yeah. That's the thing, man. You know, he's still, after all these years, he's like a dad with a camcorder, you know, so you have to kind of direct the shots. Like, some shots you want to look a little unprofessional because it makes it look nice. Or, like, you know, not too overproduced. But, there's some shots that are just like way too janky, and it's like, okay, we gotta cut this out.
So it's called, look at, I like the name of it.
Okay, so he's gonna...
I like the name of this place.
Yeah, okay. So we'll just cut it there. Nice.
Shop right here. I like the name of this place. The Zen Lab.
Zen Labo. Nice. Okay, cut it there.
And this is the meat machine.
It's the meat machine. It is the machine. The meat machine.
And this is the meat machine here. We got some
meat machine.
stew, it looks like, a curry.
Of course, it's Japan. Obviously, it's curry. But fun fact, I learned this from one of my friends here at the guest house. Curry actually means gravy. So it's kind of funny how technically brown gravy could also be called brown curry. Technically speaking.
And then a hamburger, sizzling
hamburger steak.
And this is the stew here. Do you want to take a picture? Nice. And garlic rice. Okay. Good. Ooh, they got roast beef, a slab of roast beef.
2K, baby. Alright, slab
roast beef.
See, I would love to do one of these types of things, do like a vending machine live thing. That'd be kind of cool. You know, right now I'm just getting a whole bunch of different ideas for types of content. You know, just looking around at other channels and also kind of doing more of a analysis on the type of content that I watch. You know, stuff that I think is funny. And, you know, just try to piece together. Because, like, I like a lot of different things, so it's a bit of a mishmash. You know. So I think doing these types of live streams and just kind of mixing it up, you know, like sometimes we'll do an IRL, sometimes it'll just be a nice little sit down, edit some videos, or chat with chat, maybe play some Vidjima games, who am I kidding, or whatever. But like the IRL streams, I definitely want to do more of those, but I can only do so many of them because of the limitations that I have right now with tech. Yeah, so it's not as much of a time issue as it is a tech issue. So my phone is kind of old. It's a Samsung Galaxy S10e. So it's several generations old. So the battery doesn't hold up as well as it used to. And because of that, I can only stream for like an hour and some change. And that's if I really baby it. But I mean, like, you guys saw the stream last, yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it was the other day. I posted the VOD yesterday. My bad. Yeah, you guys saw that, so that was like the entire stream, and like when I ended it, it was at like 2%, like it was on its way out, you know. So that was as far as I could take it, and then obviously the gimbal, which is kind of everybody's bane, the fact that the motor kind of hangs over a good portion of it. So, but the newer gimbals don't have that. Like their mechanical arm is set up a little differently, so you can get like the full field of view. Like my friend Chris, he has one of the newer gimbals that does that. So that might be another future investment. But right now I'm just working with what I have, you know. And also definitely got to get some sort of wind guard for my phone. I mean, ideally I'd rather just get like a new phone, because I kind of need that in the IRL. Because like I said, this one's getting up there in years, and it's really served me well. But it's especially after a while, like the battery just starts to die on you, and that's when you kind of know it's time. As soon as I noticed it stopped doing the fast charge, that's when it's like, okay. So I've been looking at phones overseas. Yeah, because I don't want to get a phone here because they're all kind of meh, you know. They don't really do the Galaxy phones out here. Like the only big name market phone out here is like the Apple iPhone, and I'm like, don't want to get into iPhone. It's not my bag. Definitely a Samsung Galaxy guy, for sure. So I'll probably just get like an unlocked one off Amazon, like I did this one. Get one for like $600 or whatever. Looking at 4,500. Nice, very nice. That's just fully unlocked, right off. Yeah, I'm more of an Android guy myself. You know, I know like Apple stuff is very popular here, and could definitely make my life a lot easier because there's a lot of like Japan apps that are okay with Apple, like the whole Passmo Suica thing. I could just use my phone to buy stuff instead of having to pull out the card, which that's only available on Apple Pay. but Google doesn't have anything like that yet. So, and there's other things too, you know, that I do like about the Apple thing, like AirDrop. I'm surprised that Android doesn't have something similar. I mean, there's like AirDrop-esque apps, but you have to pay out the ass for them, and even then, they're a little inconsistent. So, you know.
And over here we've got a D.
But what can I say? I do like them droids. Video recording and editing using InShot. Yeah, nice. Yeah, the new iPhone's camera is fucking insane for sure. So, you know, if I do get an iPhone, on the completely unlikely chance that I do, it would probably just be like how you have it set up, just for filming stuff, or like doing live streams. That'd kind of be a good idea, actually. Just have like a phone separate, like one for live streams and then one for everything else. That way, you know, you can kind of tag team it. So my friend Chris does. He has like 2 phones. So one of them dies, like he goes on a quick little break to change phones, and then just has the other one charging in the bag. That's pretty smart, actually. I didn't think about that.
Roast beef. And over here we've got a dessert machine. Ooh, Uncle Butter Sandwich. That looks interesting.
Dude loves the uncle.
Some different pies, cheesecake.
Nice.
And
Tarts.
got tarts here. That's interesting.
That didn't look very
tarts,
sweet.
Like that.
A lot of tarts.
And oh, warabi mochi. That's my favorite dessert right there.
Warabi mochi. Oh, it's covered in like the kinoko. The how do you describe it? I see. Oh, hey Luke. Totally fine. Galaxy phones in Japan. The big presence of Oppo, Sony. Oh yeah. I thought about getting the Pixel. Some of my friends recommend the Pixel. Maybe. I'm more apt to get a Pixel than I am an iPhone, though. I do like Sony. I'm not sure about their phones. I had a Sharp phone before. It was very Japanese, we'll say, for better and worse. Xiaomi, yeah, about that one. Just Velcro, tie, mobile bag. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, my friend Chris, he's got one of those. Ooh, is that a little shaka? Might have been a truck. Maybe. Regardless. But yeah, he's got one of those ones that kind of screws onto like the bottom of like the tripod mount. So you could do it that way too. That is possible. But yeah, I definitely just need to get more gear if I want to do more IRL streaming. Because there's that, plus Google if I was going Android. Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. Interesting. Yeah, that's a good point, Luke. It's a very good point. The, let's say, Fuketai stuff. Hadn't really thought about that. Could be something else to consider, definitely. But I definitely want to have a Samsung Galaxy, if anything, as a backup, at the very least. But yeah, that's a pretty good point, though.
And oh, warabi mochi. That's my favorite dessert right there. All right. Let's buy some stuff, shall we? Yeah. All right, start with the desserts. Sure, why not?
Oop, shit.
All right, we'll start with the desserts.
Actually, I don't want to.
Let's buy some stuff, shall we?
Okay, we'll just cut that off. Because obviously we're buying desserts first.
Let's see, where are we going to go? I think these two. It takes cash or IC cards. Good.
Oh, that's
good,
cool.
Good.
Yeah, it's a little less sexy to like boop the IC card for the video, so, you know, cash.
It takes cash.
Yeah, it's kind of a shit shot, but it's worth noting that it does take IC card, especially for guys like me who do use that.
Stuff, shall we? It takes cash.
Oop. Hold on. Gotta shrink that a little.
Shall we? It takes
Okay,
cash or IC cards. Good, good, good.
It's good to know, actually.
We'll get this one because there's 2 different types.
Okay.
Number 9 for $7.50.
Oh.
Okay.
I like how it lights up right there.
Coming down.
Yeah, boy.
It's pretty light. Oh, there they are on the bottom. Okay, see it?
Okay.
There, on the bottom.
Okay. There. Let's get room.
And let's do another one. Show me the. Let's do another one, shall we? The warabi mochi.
Okay. Cut it to that. Yeah, being able to charge a virtual IC card from my phone is nice. You can use other cards like ID from the phone directly too. Ooh. Yeah, that was something that a lot of the Apple thing, that was what I was talking about earlier. I don't know if you're in the stream then, Luke, but the whole like Apple Pay, that was one of the things I do like about Apple. But I am definitely an Android guy through and through, so yeah, I didn't know the Google Pixel did that. I didn't really think about that before. Shit. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, they're definitely gonna make things a lot easier, for sure, for sure. Because I do like using the card, but I do worry about like losing it. There was one time I went out to the beach in Hayama, in Kanagawa, and I thought for sure that I lost my card, and I was freaking the fuck out because I had a good amount of money on that card, and I was like, because I just charged it, and I'm like, shit, I have like, I don't think it was like, 20,000 yen, but it was pretty damn close, and I was just like, shit, what am I gonna do? But it ended up just kind of being in my other pocket or something, but I was freaking out, so kind of whatever places support it. My Rakuten credit card, for example, doesn't actually use Apple Pay. It's in the Apple Wallet, but it pays through Quick Pay or whatever. I've never seen it. Right, yeah. Yeah, because it's tied in, because I was looking through, like Suica, they had like a little promo thing for like Suica and Apple Pay, so like hooks to your wallet that way. Yeah. Another thing I was trying most of the time, or just a card directly with Apple Pay. Yeah. I'm trying to get like my PayPal to hook into it, because they got a thing where they like present a QR code and you just scan it. So I was thinking, oh, I'll just use that to like pay for stuff, And every time I use it, it doesn't work. It doesn't work out here for some reason. I've used it at there's not a lot of places that do that, so I used it at Wendy's, and I used it at Lawson and 7-Eleven. None of them worked. And I scanned both the QR code and the barcode, and still nothing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really use cash that much, to be honest. Especially post cloning macaroni. But even before, like I only used cash if I absolutely had to. But then again, back then they didn't have a lot of other options. But now, in this newfound world, there's a lot more options to use it with. So I'm really glad for that, for sure. Taking them a while though, but they're getting there.
In the bottom. So let's do another one, shall we? The warabi mochi, which is kind of hard to describe. It's a rice cake, but it's a kind of a gooey, yummy rice cake, like a jelly almost. It's really, really good. Number 8 sold out.
Like a what?
Almost. It's really, really good.
You say jelly?
Like a jelly almost.
Oh, it is jelly.
It's really, really good. Number 8 sold out. Number 7, same thing. Okay. Is another 100 yen? I guess that was that. Okay, let's skip this one to the.
Wait,
like a jelly almost. It's really, really good.
Okay.
Number 8 sold out. Number 7, same thing.
Oh, okay. So he just switched. I thought he said number 7 was sold out as well. Obviously not, because he got it. I mean, sometimes he goes to the vending machines to go grab stuff, and it doesn't happen. So either like the machine doesn't work or it's sold out. So I have to cut those parts out. I think the only one that I didn't cut out was the alligator meat, because he made kind of a big deal about it. It was like, well, maybe someday I'm going to come back and get that. And he did. So, good little bit of foreshadowing, even though I had no idea he was going to do that. But Showing you cash back and what coupons you can find around. I got a PayPay card recently. Oh man, I bet. Yeah, I got to get in on that PayPay action for sure. Because people don't know what PayPal is. They know PayPay. They know that PayPay, baby. So. Okay, so we'll get them putting it in. Got it.
Okay. So another 100 yen. Okay, and let's skip this one too, the butter sandwich. Okay.
Let's skip around.
Okay, and let's skip this one too, the butter sandwich. Butter and bean paste sandwich.
Nice.
For 600.
600.
Okay. Oh, it's heavy. That's interesting.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Okay, cut it there. Start people on a 100K limit. Okay, yeah, that's pretty fair. You know, I'm not going to get too wet and wild with it, but it is nice to have options, definitely. But yeah, for like big purchases that go above that limit, I have other methods, but it's nice to have options for like, I was thinking more like kind of like a day-to-day sort of thing. You know, 'cause most of the time I just use my my IC card. Then like the only cash that I use is like some loose change for laundry, vending machine stuff, although I don't get it that often, and like some government stuff. Government stuff you have to use cash. But for everything else, if I don't absolutely need to use cash, then I won't, because it can't be fucked. it's just easier, you know. You just fucking boop the card or whatever, you know. And plus, you can keep track of it. Like I have a there's this app for Android. I don't think they have it. I think there's apps similar to it for Apple, but for Android, they have this app called Suica Cable. And it has like I don't want to see if I can here we go. Okay, yeah, so let's switch cameras here so I can show you this real quick. I don't know how well this will come off on the phone here, but got this app. It's called Suica Cable. This one right here. Yeah, Suica Cable. Right there. It's out of focus, sorry. But it's basically like a raccoon and an owl and stuff. And you can scan your cards. You can scan multiple cards. It has a paid version, which is what I got. And the unpaid version, you can store up to 25 of your latest transactions per card. But for the paid version, it's unlimited. So, like for my one Passmo card, since I've had when I was stationed in Yokosuka, nearly 10 years now, I have transactions going as far back as when I left Japan, like the train ride to Narita Station and stuff, to recently when I went to out to Kamakura. So you can see the train lines and stuff that I took. You know, I don't want to get too into it because, you know, it does also have some other stuff in there too. And then you can do this for other cards as well. Like when I was in Osaka in September, I got an Ikoka card. So it's their version of the Suica Passmo. So it has, when it was first issued, to little initial purchases and things like that as well that I did. So it helps you keep track of things, and it's also really helpful if your employer like remits or like pays you back for travel and things like that. It's easier to keep track of those things. So that's what I usually do for travel expenses. You know, I mean, since I take the same route back and forth to work, that's pretty easy. But if it's stuff that is outside of that, I just keep track of it in the app. So, oh yeah, it's really useful. Trains, buses, paying bike parking meters. Oh yeah. Yeah, for like most day-to-day stuff, I just use my IC card. Like for food and stuff in the communities or whatever. Traveling, obviously. But yeah, for bigger stuff, I would use my credit card for sure. Or I just buy it online, so wouldn't even have to worry about it. All right, back to action here. But I just thought I'd show you guys that. SMBC recently for main bank account and their cards have Visa Touch payments, which is nice. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that too. Because the bank I have, I don't want to say exactly which one I have, but yeah, the one that I have, they're very limited in what I can do with it. You know, and I've heard a lot of good things about SMBC, especially as it comes to PayPal. Because I wanted to transfer money directly to my account, and the bank that I have isn't on PayPal's like approved list of Japanese banks, but SMBC is. So yeah, Pan Posted Student went 7 bank, then SMBC. Yeah, all those banks are on their list, but my bank, oddly enough, isn't. Yeah, I imagine that would integrate pretty well, huh?
Okay, moving on. Moving on.
Come on,
What do we have here? The meat machine. Let's do this one. The looks like beef stew from Iwate Prefecture, 980. Looks like beef stew from this one.
Anyway, we'll just kind of cut it here. Even though it's this huge fucking space, but whatever. Fuck it, bro.
That's interesting. Let's do this one. The looks like beef.
Okay, I have to cut it a little bit. It's kind of annoying doing quick cuts right next to each other, but sometimes you got to. Savings and stuff, Central, really old big bank. Yeah, and they have really good integration. I've heard too. You know, so that's good.
That's interesting. Let's do this one. The looks like beef stew from Iwate Prefecture, 980. Okay. You have enough of these guys? Next time we go.
Oh, definitely.
7 or 8. Okay, hard to see how it's busted. Oh, busted.
Okay, cut there.
Okay, anything else from this machine? Oh, let's get this garlic rice. That looks interesting. Okay, anything else?
Okay, little cuts like this, because that helps kind of speed things along, for sure. Because look at all the stuff, because I cut this into sections, right? So happy with them. It's also nice to have some ATMs there. Yeah, that's another major thing too. Like the bank that I have, I mean technically since it's a Japanese bank I can go into any ATM, but they charge you fees if you don't use approved ATMs, and it's just kind of a pain in the ass. So yeah, convenience stores and some trains stations only. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's why I'm seriously considering switching, for sure. Yeah, let me check something here real quick. Yeah, give me just a sec. Something like you get free ATM use at the ones, and then at others you get 2 free uses. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, like with mine, you have to be like a like a super premium user. You have to spend, I think you have to spend like X amount of money or something. I don't know what it is. Or it's like a frequent sort of thing. Like you have to spend X amount of money for like 3 days straight or whatever to get like the gold premium membership, whatever the fuck it's called. So, yeah. Then otherwise they charge you like 100 some yen to use a non-approved vending or edit or ATM. So, yeah, just a bit of a pain in the ass, really. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I figure I'd just open an account with them first, and then just like slowly change stuff over, and just tell my boss, hey, I got a new account, so here's my new information. So yeah, but it is what it is, Yeah, and then you gotta like keep track of everything too, because there's like some subscriptions that you just kind of forget about. Like I know that happened to me a couple times. I kind of got pinged out of nowhere. It's like, oh shit, forgot about that one. You end up like charging my account, and there's like no money being put into it, so you get all these charge fees and shit. It's like, oh fuck. You gotta be careful of that sometimes. That's happened to me before. But anyway, what I meant to say when I zoomed out the timeline here was I cut this video into sections, and that's how we're gonna edit it. So it's a way of charging a Suica card using a debit or credit card instead of cash. Well, you can do it if it's linked to, say, for Keibu, or not Keibu, Keitai, excuse me. So if it's linked within like an app or something, I think you can do it that way. But I just, the most convenient way for me to do it, aside from going to the train stations and just plugging in money, is going to like a 7-Eleven, because they have the thing that just does it for you. That like charges it. So you can even technically charge them at the register. That happened to me a couple times when I was a little bit short on money on the card. I had like a little bit of change in my pocket, so I just ended up charging it there, and then they dinged the card and was like, oh, okay. So that's one way to do it. But yeah, that's something I'm going to be getting into here myself at some point. But yeah, so you got different sections of like different parts of the video. Like I think here you're at different things. There's a little bit of B-roll here. Then you get another little spot here. And then this is like the main eating section here. And then this little section out here is just B-roll. So I have to like cut each food item here. Do it that way. It can get a little tedious sometimes, but it is what it is,
Okay, it's hard to see. Oh, it's busted. Okay, anything else for this machine? Oh, let's get this garlic rice. That looks interesting. For 400.
Nice. Yeah, I usually play it a little fast, just so I can scrub through footage faster. So apologies. If you're wondering why it sounds a little weird, that's why.
Garlic rice. Nice. Moving on. Nice.
Okay, cut it there.
2 more machines. I'm really excited about this.
There we go. And just do it that way.
Nice. I'm really excited about this one. The Anago saltwater eel.
Okay, so Anago is saltwater and unagi is freshwater. Okay, okay. Got it.
A bit pricey, but I've never seen it before. Gotta try it.
Got it.
Typically the Anago is cooked, served with a tangy sauce, so we'll see here. Maybe of these. Pretty good. Smells fishy right here. Exactly.
Oh, it comes wrapped.
Okay, comes wrapped up pretty well. That'll keep it cold. And another meat machine.
Okay, so we'll cut it there.
I think the deer is sold out, unfortunately.
Yeah, so cut it here. As much as I like hearing him say meat machine, this is funny.
Keep it cold. I think the deer is sold out, unfortunately. Let's see what they're So we'll do this right here. That's interesting. And the price of that is 1,000. Got some stretching on here in the back. All right.
Okay, so we'll cut that part out.
Okay, there's the shirasu.
Yeah, we'll just cut that part out just for convenience sake.
Okay, there's the shirasu. It's a picture of it. Okay.
Yep.
And let's see, let's do one more. How about the fried chicken? Let's do that.
There you go. I think he's going to GTFO after this one, I believe. Yeah, that's about right.
Grab it. And let's do one more. How about the fried chicken? Let's do that. I'm not really a spaghetti guy. Fried chicken, lemon fried chicken, it looks like for 500. Okay. We got 500, we've got 470. Spaghetti guy. Fried chicken, lemon fried chicken, it looks like for 500.
Yeah, we'll just cut this part out because so much construction and shit going on.
The picture of it. Fried chicken, lemon fried chicken, it looks like for 500. Okay. We got 500, we got 470. 70.
Okay, so we'll cut it.
Number 6.
Number 6, because there's Eric Surf 6, right?
70. Number 6. That's my number.
Yay. It's not too loud, so okay, good. Thank God. That's getting annoying.
There we go. Lemon garlic fried rice. Ooh. Ooh. This is not lemon garlic fried rice. This is lemon chicken. That was from the other machine, Eric. No. This is not lemon. Ooh. This is not lemon garlic fried rice. This is lemon chicken. That was from the other machine, Eric. Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes I like leaving in little mistakes like that because it's funny. You know, like I remember there's a couple things I left in. Like there was one. This is from several years back where he did this several times actually, where he would like spill a bowl of soup, like if he's just at a park or whatever eating like ramen or whatever, and he just like trip and fall and there'd just be soup everywhere. Or he did this with when he went to the ramen museum as well. Like he was just eating a bowl of ramen and the whole thing just like all over his lap. I don't know how that happened, but it happens. And there was one time we were filming. It was one of the seafood episodes out at Atami with Asami, and that was before he got the new camera. Actually, I think that was the last video with his old camera, his old Canon. I think it was M6, I believe. And I had to like beg and cajole him to get that camera too, because I'm just like, man, this camera you got now just ain't getting it, man. You got to get that new stuff, especially because you know he does this stuff consistently. You know, you might as well get a nice camera, right? But since he's got this new one, this is the Sony A7S III, by the way. I think his videos have looked a lot better. Still a little shaky, but I think that's more of an operator issue than it is a... Okay, so that one's no good. Okay, this is going to be thumbnail. Okay, so cut them parts out. Ooh, this is pretty good. Okay, so cut that audio out because it's just thumbnail. So, let's see. This is a pretty nice thumbnail, actually. There we go, there we go, there we go. Smile, bro. Jesus. Okay. And then... that's how we get that thumbnail. So that's one. And so, usually I either give them like one or a couple of them, depending. So, I do kind of like that one, actually. So you can... shit. Oop. Yeah. Oh, okay, just... there we go. Right there. Let's make sure everything's in frame there. Okay, that's a pretty good one. Sometimes I send him like really goofy ass looking ones. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, okay. That's just fucking nuts, dude. Okay. Alright. I think it's enough. He got like 3, maybe 4? 3. Okay. Yeah, I'll just send him like 3 and then he can pick. Although my guess is he's gonna pick. Okay. Here we'll switch here. Do display capture. Can we do display capture? There we go. All right. Yeah. Let's see which one he'll get. Will be this one, or this one. My guess is it's gonna be this one. It's gonna be him doing a little disco point. So whenever this video comes out, we'll see. We'll know. I have a good feeling about this one too. This one looks pretty decent. This one I put in because it looks goofy as hell. So sometimes you gotta put in a goofy one. If anything, to just get a laugh out of him in chat. You know, it's like, oh my god, that looks psychotic. But more than likely, I think this one's gonna be the one he picks. But this one would be a good contender too. So, all right. Back to action, Andy. Back to action. Hey, hey. No time. Are you gonna head out, Martin? No worries, man. Appreciate you hanging in there. Best of luck with you.
That was from the other machine, Eric. Yeah.
So.
Here's the restaurant logo. Gonna throw that in there somewhere.
Okay. So I guess. Okay. We could probably put that in there as B-roll, I guess. Let's see. See, he did mention it, I believe. We could probably just, yeah, we'll just put it at the beginning. This is all part of this whole thing, I guess.
Greetings, food surfers. I'm Eric Surf 6. Welcome to Eric Mealtime. And in this episode, we are at a wholesale food market and seafood. Let's go check it out. I've heard they've got some vending.
There we go. That's the one. Let's check it out. I've heard they've got.
Let's go check it out. I've heard they've got some vending machines in this place.
Yeah, it doesn't really set. There was one where he pointed out the logo, so we'll put it there. It was, where is it? Ah, there we go. Got it. Right there, right there. Yes, sir. Okay.
Right here. I like the name of this place. The Zen Lab. Zen Labo. Let's see.
Nice. Nice. Okay. So.
If they're ever open, we can check out the roast beef dome. That's what I want to eat. Shane, Eric. We are sorry. Closed. If they're ever open.
Alright. We'll put that in there too, because it might be a teaser for a future video. Most of the time I don't do this, but there's like certain little things you just kind of feel out. And like I said, like with the alligator thing, could be a way to feel things out. Maybe. Just field interest. People are interested in it. Okay.
Oh, we are sorry. Closed. If they're ever open, we can check out the roast beef dome. That's what I want to eat. The roast beef over rice. That looks delicious.
Nice. Okay, cut it there. Let's see what we got. Hooey.
It is. It's the reindeer. Yep. From the northern Japan. Looks good, huh? Want to eat one of those guys? I don't know.
Okay, there we go. Nice. Yeah, we'll shift to that. That's much better. Nice. So we'll include a little bit of this to transition. Ooh, nice. That's a good transition point. To be. So. Okay, so a little about there-ish. There we go. Here, because that's 3 seconds, that's fine. So I'll cut that, and we'll just use this as a nice little transition-y bit. So,
Rice, that looks delicious.
And then we'll extend this part out a little bit.
Delicious.
Nice. And then just whip pan to the next bit. What fuck? Yeah, sometimes I like to incorporate the janky camera just as means of transition, if anything. Even though it's been done to death, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. So.
Alright. Introducing the vending machine.
Nice. Very nice. So, yeah, this is the old tire vending machine place. Didn't realize he went there again. So he did a video recently. I don't know if it's out yet, but he did another video recently of it.
Introducing the vending machine cave. We're gonna call this. Dark in here. Yep. Lots of machines. Goes for about. Dark in here. Goes for about.
Burnout.
Goes for about what? 50 meters. Little corner here of machines as well too. It looks like mostly snack items, doesn't it? I'm here with Mega, by the way. What do you think? We're gonna get some snacks, and we'll eat them at home. All right. What are these things? What are those? Pancakes?
It's dorayaki.
Oh yeah, Doraemon's favorite food, dorayaki.
What's in dorayaki?
Anko.
Oh, okay, get some. I've never had dorayaki before.
Really?
Number 6.
Oh, this is number. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna speed past this.
Sold out.
No, it's not. Or is it? It's right
Oh,
there.
it's got to be 8, 9.
Okay.
It's not sold out. It's because you can see it.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I guess this machine's out of order.
That sucks. Yeah.
Why don't you get the Jagadico, and then we.
Okay, I'll have to cut that part out. Does it work? Oh, there we go. 50 meters. Little corner here of machines as well too. It looks like mostly snack items, doesn't it? I'm here with Mega, by the way. What do you think? Can we get some snacks? So we'll cut it to here.
Why don't you get the Jagadico?
There we go. Yeah, I'll have to cut that other part out, unfortunately. Be a Chekhov's gun situation. Leave it on.
I'm here with Mega, by the way. Why don't you get the Jagadi and then we'll add hot water and show them how to make you know that, right? That's a secret. I shouldn't be telling you. Yeah, go for it. The customer vending machine is cool. Okay. Right? Did it move? None of these machines work? It doesn't work. Huh. This is disappointing. Okay, how about this machine? This one's got some control machines. What are these things? What is that? Lucky mayonnaise? What is that? Rice snacks? Rice snacks.
Okay, so this one's easy. Just move it forward. So.
Items, doesn't it? I'm here with Mega, by the way. What is it? What are these things? What is that? Lucky mayonnaise? What is that?
Rice snacks.
Rice snacks.
Ogaki.
Okay. Rice snacks. I'm into it.
Okay.
Okay. Cut that little part out.
Snacks. Oh, this works. Okay, there we go. That looks good.
Just cut it to about mearish, so you get that nice transition going. Then we're at.
What are these rice crackers up at the top?
Nice. Good old Senbei cookie, or crackers rather. So.
Good. What are these rice crackers up at the top? Oh, look at that one. Looks really spicy. Get that one. Number 3. It's got all kinds of red chili flakes on it. Looks like. Oh yeah, that's my kind of rice cracker right there. Lots of red chili flakes.
Hoo-wee.
Chili flakes.
That's a spicy one. Golly. Alrighty.
Okay, here's a sweets machine here. They got Man kid stuff.
Have to lean that one in a little bit.
Lots of red chili flakes. Okay, here's a sweets machine here. They got Man kid stuff. Chocolate. There's that market. There's a brownie right there.
Ooh.
That brownie looks pretty good.
The brownie does look really good, actually.
Yeah, okay.
I am a real brownie.
Okay, looking good. Brownie for $2.80. 80.
Okay. Got it to give a little bit of extra room there. That'll be the last for this little chunk.
Like another candy machine.
Okay, well, I don't cut too much, but yeah, it is.
Like another candy machine, huh? How about this one, the money?
Money!
It's mayonnaise flavored money, it says.
What?
Number 6 for 100.
Here comes the money.
This one, the money. Mayonnaise flavored money, it says. Number 6 for 6.
Okay, cut a little bit out.
This one, the money. It's mayonnaise flavored money, it says. Number 6 for 6. Number 6 for 6. Number 6 for 100.
There. He corrected himself, so.
Number 6 for 100.
There we go. Nice. Alrighty.
Yeah, money. That's good.
Money!
Mouse. It's a baseball roulette vending machine. Okay. Roulette. You don't know what you're gonna get? It's like a cookie vending machine with a picture of potato chips on it. Yeah. They're advertising potato chips, but inside the machine is cookies. Yeah. Oh, here's a classic. Nice and bright machine. It's like different types of potato chip snacks. Anything look interesting to you? Yeah. No? Okay. you? Potato chip snacks?
Okay, we'll cut that one off.
Some hot soups.
And get some good old corn potage. Or is it potage? I never know how to pronounce it. It's here, I'll put it in chat. So corn potage or potage. Okay. So is this pronounced corn pottage? Or is it potage? But I only see this in Japan, so I don't know if I want to pronounce it like potage. Corn potage. I think it's pottage though. Like porridge, but without the R's. Don't know how to pronounce that one. But it's basically cream corn for my fellow Mercagans out there. They call it pottage. Sounds like somebody in Boston asking for corn porridge. Yeah, let me get some of that hot corn pottage. Just have some down by the bar. The way I take my car. It ain't very far. Sorry. We have fun here on the In Japan live chat. Speaking of which, kind of at a good stopping point here. We can continue on with this a bit later. Oh wait, why the fuck am I doing that? Oh, sorry. I was on the wrong window. I meant to save the Premiere thing. Let's take a quick pause on this video, on the video editing for now, and heat up some lunch because I got some stuff from Uber Eats from one of the grocery stores because they had like a coupon, so I was like, fuck yeah, do that shit. So it's not much, it's just kind of a bunch of random shit because I didn't know what to get, but they had a coupon for 650 yen off, so why not, right? Got a whole bunch of shit for a lot less money than I normally get it for. And yeah, so I guess what we could also do is do some Reaction Andrew stuff as well. Just kind of hang out, you know. So let me get the stream all set up and get this going here. So let me shrink that down a bit. So choco your lattes while I get this sorted. Okay, so let's bring up. Oh, what do I want to bring up? Let's find something interesting. Oh, I know. Let's do. Let's see. Let's see if this is up. We got clips and things. Okay. Yeah. Do a little Reaction Andrew. Okay, cool. A little Reaction Andrew to the Iron Mouse VOD of interviewing Premiere 2, otherwise known as American Pete, from Abroad in Shavon. So, switch it, and we'll switch the window to interview Premiere 2. There we are. Look at us. Won't he do it? And get a little look at the kind of stuff that I watch. I've been listening to a lot of like oldies played in a in the other room type stuff. So that's interesting. But yeah, I figure we'll heat some stuff up and we'll get going with that. So this is, and I'll put a link in the chat, so if you guys want to watch this later, you can. And then we'll get going with eating up some lunch, do a little reaction, Andrew, to this, and what's this? Boop, boop, or fuck. Then the absurd, and there you go. There you go. And you guys can watch this anytime you want. That myself in the big old way. So.
Did you like that?
All right. So I'm gonna go heat some stuff up. So in the meantime, enjoy
So sick.
Iron Mouse interviewing Premiere 2.
It's all downhill from here. That was amazing.
All downhill from here, Pete.
That was amazing.
Hey.
Wow, that was the best intro I have ever seen.
And we all missed it. God damn
You're
it.
too kind. What do you mean
Wow.
it's all downhill from here? What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I mean, I showed up, so I'll try to salvage it, but I want to say really quickly, thank you so much for having me here. It is truly a pleasure, and to everybody watching, I'm so sorry in advance.
No, thank you for coming. Jesus Christ.
goodness.
Stop, you're just as bad as me, and my chat always gets on my ass.
I know, it's a real problem we've got.
It's true. I have very low self-esteem, so my chat's like, Mo, stop saying bad stuff. Stop saying those things by yourself. You stop saying those
This
things.
one.
Okay. No more bad stuff about us. We're only gonna do great.
Only
This
great
is,
things today. Can you
That's
introduce
right.
yourself?
That's right.
Can you introduce yourself for
Oh,
those that
sure.
don't know?
Sure. Hi, my name is Peter. I
Peter.
have been in Japan for about
Hey,
11
Peter.
years. I
Where's
am
that? Hey,
39 years old, which is about 7,000 years younger than Iron Mouse.
Yeah, he's a little bit older
In
than me,
my
actually.
life, I taught English, I've done theater, and now I'm a full-time
Hey,
coach
Peter,
trainer
you
where I
gotta
play
teach that
games, and
theater.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I go out with my friends and do some IRL, but I always pay in full.
That's right,
That's what I
baby.
do.
Always painful.
That's it. It's a pretty basic life.
That's all you need, you know.
Oh, so
That's
they think
it.
he was a teacher?
I know, right?
Well, I tricked the Japanese education system for letting me be a teacher for 10 years. It was a long, long con, but I got through it.
He must have been the most funniest
Yes,
teacher
sir.
ever.
Well, yeah, I don't know much, so we had a lot of fun, and I gave everyone A's, so yeah, it was a good time.
Oh my god, that's the best type of teacher. The one that gives everybody A's.
That's the one, and then, you know, but it was different. I taught all the way from, like, 0 years old all the way to adult, but most of my time was at high school English teaching, which was a trip.
That's the rough age. The rough
It
age.
is, but you know what? It was the most fun age, because at least by then, their English had developed enough where you could have more than, like, what's your favorite color, or
Yeah, that's true.
how are you? So you had some chances to really have some back and forth, which was awesome.
Well, that
This
sounds
one be-
interesting. Oh man, I was a shitty high school student, so I don't think I would have been a good student.
Woo! All right. First
That's
one
okay,
up.
Me too. I was a world-class
Got some
shitty high school
gyoza.
student. But don't, that's okay. That's the past. We're now way in the future, so
Even got nice. I took off the hoodie because I didn't want to get shit all over it.
that's right. Again, I just wanted to
So,
say thank you so
rocking
much
my,
for having me be here. I
Eric Surf 6
literally cannot wait to see what
Team
we
get
up to.
some.
Well, it's like I
More
told
ways than
you,
one.
this, I mean, I tell people
Get
I
some.
just made this show because I like to talk to people that
So.
are interested. We just talk about whatever
Yeah.
we want to talk about, and there's no structure, so
No structure, baby.
to anybody.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's fire it up.
Having a nice little lunch
Talk
chat.
shit. Let's do
Having some
anything
gyoza.
we want.
Those
We
are
got
wondering.
it. It's our
I don't know
turn.
if you can see that in the camera or not.
You know, when I first
Then
found out about it,
also got a nice
before the
Suntory
ban,
Craft Chew High.
I think the first
Got a
time
500
I ever watched one of his
milliliter.
streams was
Got a
because
tall boy.
Connor
Only
rated
5%
it,
though,
and
so
he was so-
not too
he was so
crazy.
funny, and I was like, god. This guy is so funny.
You know.
And then
All right,
You know,
cheers,
it was,
brubbies.
it's always
Bink.
humbling when, you know, my channel, when Connor first rated me, and I'm very proud of this, but it had, you know, somewhere around 100 to 120 people, and then suddenly 10,000 people are spamming all these things, and you're like, it's sink or swim. And it is a a thrilling and
Alright.
humbling experience. But I remember that very clearly the couple of times. And big shout to Connor for looking out for the little guys. I appreciate that. I owe him, I owe Chris, and I owe you now as well. So thank you.
Yeah, I found Pete through
All right, well
through
then,
Chris actually.
I am old, so
He
I
did
gotta put on my blue light glasses because it's
like a
still
little
in the morning,
interview type
and I have
thing.
to do about an hour of
Alright.
this.
Got this. Even though it's Japanese sriracha, it's not quite as spicy, but I added a little something extra to make it spicy. The trick is, gotta add some lemon juice and like a really hot, spicy sauce to mix it in. So, yeah, I don't have any soy sauce, unfortunately, right now, so I just make do with some sriracha.
That you ever did was your inscription stream because I love that game. And I love watching people play that game. And I was so
Alrighty.
entertained watching you play
Cheers, brubbies.
and it was so funny.
So.
That, you know, that is a great game. You've played it, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
What
I
a
have
crazy
to
lag.
ask.
Oh, fuck.
It is. It's absolutely amazing. But if and
Yeah, I
I
nuked
love
that
it.
way too long.
It's a masterpiece.
long.
But did you enjoy Act 3?
Mm.
Not as much as I enjoyed the first half.
Yeah, I think that's the overwhelming sentiment. Still a great game, still awesome, but Act 1 is so good.
It was really good.
Actually, I got an idea.
I like 3 better
Just to
than
make it a
2,
little,
but I definitely like the first.
a little
act
more
was
on
the
brand.
best. It was really
Let's go. Yeah, it's a little too circle jerky.
I liked the second act because I was like, hey, this is like when I was in high school. Let's go.
All right,
but
let's see what's on the on this thing. Obviously can't play any copyrighted content, of course. But let's see. Yeah, I'm not sad. Couldn't be me, chat. Couldn't be me. Heavens no. So let's go with yeah, a lot of these are like jazz music and stuff like that. So I've been eating a lot of stuff. Oh man, this is a good one. Best of Simpsons reference. I've been watching this because I'm a little simpleton. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, I got an idea. We'll do some Reaction Andrew to a really good channel that I've been watching, and I talked about this one earlier. Sea Travel. I think that's the name of the channel. Sea Trip. Excuse me. Japan Sea Trip. Ooh, they got 166 subs. Pog. Hell yeah. But whoever this is, I think it's a woman. They do little tours around different areas of Japan, namely the Shizuoka Kanagawa area, of different beaches and things like that. Obviously they do some in-season stuff, and right now they're doing some off-season stuff as well. So yeah, definitely give these people a subscribe for sure, because they're putting out some of that quality content. Absolutely. But we'll do a little Reaction Andrew stuff while I'm eating, so it's not gonna be much of a reaction. But yeah, let's go this one. This is the beach I go to during the YouTuber get-togethers, Yugihama. It's a really nice beach. It's in Kamakura. We went to it on the live stream before. Obviously, it was too windy and it was pretty damn scuffed, so it was what it was. But let's see how it looks on season with the beach houses. And oh, it's only 5 minutes. Come on, we need a deeper dive than that. Izu Peninsula, that's pretty good. Let's get a longer one so that way I can been in Hayama. Not this beach though. Been to Isshiki beach. That's the one that we went to. Actually, yeah, let's go this one. Because this one's a pain in the fucking ass to get to in Hayama, unless you're driving. On the bus, it's a pain in the ass. But the views are tremendous. So, yeah, okay. And then we'll link it in chat so y'all can follow along. Be sure to give this channel a subscribe as well. They got a lot of good stuff. So we'll just watch this whilst I'm eating some gyoza and some noodles later as well. So yeah, be sure to. There you go. There you go. And you too can be a reaction, Andrew. Let's check them out. This is out in Hayama. This is in Kanagawa Prefecture, by the way. Ishiki Beach. So, lovely place. Real pain in the ass to get to, though, unfortunately. This is also the beach where I almost lost my my Suica card as well. Well, I thought I did. It was in my other pocket, thankfully. As fuck. This guy, no, I'm not their editor for this one. It'd be nice though, but I'm Eric Surf 6's editor, and then I do some client work for other people I can't really talk about on stream, fortunately. But yeah, to get here you have to take a bus. And there's only a few buses that actually get down here. So during on season, when there's a lot of people around, that bus is crowded, man. It's so crowded. So bad. But this looks to be off season, I think. Let me check. Yeah, this was a year ago, May. So yeah, this is definitely off season. But on season, man, this place is packed. Packed with people. So. And during on season, there's usually not a lot of boats because obviously there's more people. But this also kind of reminds me of Oiso as well. They have like a lot of these little rock formations and stuff. I mean, technically, you know, the name Oiso means little rock, or big rock rather. I think, yeah. You know, Ishiki also means like stone. And I know this because one of my favorite wrestlers, the Stone Pitbull, Tomohiro Ishii. So that's how I remember it. This is Ishiki Beach. The beach of the Stone Pitbull. But not really. Well, I haven't been to this side before. I was just on the other side. I didn't even go to this part. They have this little like sea shrine and stuff. It's pretty cool. During low tide, I guess people are picking up crabs and other shit. Kind of reminds me of Jogashima a little bit too. You get these little like tide pool areas. You got people walking around in them. That's pretty cool. Nice, common little vlog for sure. But let's go to something a bit more, because this one's pretty decent. But let's look at something else. I wonder if they have anything for a lot of Yokohama stuff too. A lot of good stuff here. Damn. They got. Oh yeah, Ohama Beach. Went there before. Not too shabby. Pain in the ass to get to, but even more so than Ishiki Beach. It's way more beautiful, I gotta say, than Yumigahama Beach. Not to be confused with Yugihama. Tommy Sun Beach. Let's go. I guess we can watch this one. This one's only like 5 minutes, so it's not very long. But yeah, I'll share this one in chat as well. So, doot, copy that, and there we go. Dual monitors in it. Okay. Yeah, this is what it looks like on season. So you see a lot of like beach houses and a lot of these tents. Okay, so that's where it's showing it. So this is Yugihama Beach in Kamakura. So, right, so we'll do a little, so this is Tokyo area, Shinjuku, Shibuya is kind of the common areas. Then you get to Kawasaki, where I'm at. Well, Yokohama. Then Yokosuka, where I used to be at. I was around like here-ish. There you got Hayama right there. And then Chigasaki is really popular with surfers as well. And then Hiratsuka as well. And Oiso is a little past Ninomiya. So it's around here-ish somewhere. And then you got like Odawara and Hakone. So if you want to go up the mountains and shit, you got all that. And then Odawara Castle as well. Yeah, a lot of the bases and stuff. You know, you got obviously the Yokosuka Naval Base. You got Tsugi Joint Air Base. Stuff like that. Then you got some others up here as well. So that's generally where it's at. Just to give you an idea. And Yugihama, right there, right there. Now you might think, oh, just take the Yugihama train, right? Actually, Watazuka would be a better shot. And I made that mistake before a lot of times. Because it's literally just bam, 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 you're there. Although technically we're over here. But regardless. Yep, I walked down that same exact spot. Yep, and you can just walk straight on that way. So, Yugihama Beach, man. And so they have these tents and stuff up because, especially down this way, you get a lot of seahawks, sea kites, technically, and they swoop down and grab your food. So you got to be careful about that. You can't just have food lying around on the beach because you'll get fucking attacked. It's happened to so many people. So I usually just have like drinks and stuff, and then I like sneak food underneath umbrellas or tents or whatever. But I definitely do want to invest in one of these little beach tents, so that way the Tonbi don't see what I'm eating, and I can avoid the sun as well. Not have to worry about it. Oh, he did this on Marine Day. Nice. Or she did this. Excuse me. So yeah, during on season, you see a lot of these like beach huts and stuff like that, and especially now that World Colonial Macaroni is in the state that it's in, you saw more of these come up this year, whereas previous years they weren't up because they didn't want people at the beaches. So yeah, now they're coming back and people are partying again, and it's nice. I mean, obviously it's off season now, but when it was this year, it was on. Yeah, so for this is like a little on-ramp for people in wheelchairs as well. Saw a couple people, you know, usually being helped by like lifeguards and stuff, kind of go to the ocean and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Also helps with supply carts and stuff for the beach houses as well. You see that very often. So. I was wondering what I'm eating. It's a nice bacon carbonara with a bunch of sriracha sauce on it. But yeah. So also those black umbrellas right there, you can rent them on the beach. They have like somebody off in like the main little corners, like, hey man, you want an umbrella? And they'll let you have them until around 5 o'clock, and then they go grab them all. So pretty cool, pretty cool. And they got this like walkway as well. So, but the walkway is only there during on season. Once it hits off season, all this shit goes away. It's fucking wild. So if you go there now at Yugihama, none of this shit is there. It's only built for the on season during summer, which starts, I believe, on Marine Day, and then ends around end of August. So once September hits, like, all this shit's torn down. Nobody's at the beach except for surfers. Full out beach house, son. Oh yeah. Yeah. Been there before. Got some pretty decent food. You can get ice cream too. I ended up getting, I think I got like curry or something from here. Or like some fried chicken or whatever. A couple drinks as well. It can get pretty pricey sometimes, so make sure you bring some extra cash with you. Or just go to the convenience and grab some stuff. However you want to do it. I just go to the convenience though. But get a shower set up as well. But yeah, it's fucking wild how like all this stuff is taken down once off season happens. You know, none of this stuff is up. None of this. It's wild. Oh. Okay, the parasol. You can rent them for $1,500. Same with the little beach stuff as well. Nice brute. Boards too, I think. Saw that earlier. Okay, so here, so this beach is split up into two separate beaches, although it's basically the same beach. So you have Yugihama Beach, then you have Zimosu, and it's split by this little river divide that you can cross a bridge as well. And obviously the bridge stays, but everything else goes. So yeah, we pretty much just stay on like this side. So if you're ever in the area looking for like YouTubers and shit, we're usually around here, right at the divide. So around there-ish, usually. Yep, come down this little walkway, go straight, and we're around here-ish. You got the toilet right there. They can get pretty long sometimes, so you gotta be careful. Plan accordingly. You got a smoking little area as well. Now look, okay, one thing, I don't want to get too political, but I will say, even though it has a lot of this stuff on there, as long as you're not being fucking obnoxious about it, you can generally get away with some things. Now obviously, like, you know, no littering, smoking in designated areas, and, you know, certain things like that. You can't really get away with it. And lighting fires on the beach, yeah, you're gonna get told off. But, you know, tats, drinking, loud music, as long as you're fairly sensible about these three, at least, you'll be fine at Yugihama. It's in Zushi where they're strictly enforced. And I was talking with Zach, Phoenix787. I was talking with Zach about that. And he said it was just because the Board of Tourism does things a little differently in Zushi versus Kamakura. So Kamakura, they don't really give as much of a fuck. As long as you're not inconveniencing others, then it's fine. That's the big thing. As long as you're not harming others or bothering others too much, then they'll kind of let it go. But if somebody else gets a little hot and bothered by it, then, you know, they'll ask you to stop drinking, turn on the music, cover tattoos. You know, I've only gotten approached like once, actually no, twice for drinking. It was once here and then once on Ishiki Beach. But I was in Oiso as well. But in that case, with the Oiso one, they just wanted to practice their English. So they just kind of used it as an excuse to like talk to me. And the group, not me specifically. But yeah, it was really nice. It was fine. And in all those cases, it was mostly just kind of a, hey, we see you drinking, you know, don't get too crazy. You know, if you start to feel a little faint, especially because it was really hot out, definitely get out of the water, stuff like that. So it's just kind of a general, like, don't be stupid kind of speech. So nothing heinous or whatever. No, like, you know, gaichu dame, osake dame, you know, shit like that. You know, it's just we know what you're doing, just be careful. So that's why I like this beach. Kamakura style, baby. Hell yeah. Oh, is that it? Okay. So that's what it looks like on season, right? So I don't know if they have another Yu-Gi-Oh! One. Let's see, playlists. Okay. Got a whole Kanagawa list too. Let's go down just some more, excuse me, popular stuff. Relatively. Oh, Mura Beach. I've been down this coastline, but I've never been to the beach side of things. Ooh. That sounds like fun. Only 7 minutes though, but fuck it. Let's do this, baby. And it's still off season, but yeah, Mura again. So, yep. I didn't ride the train down this way. I rode my bike. Went back when I was living in Yokosuka. So I rode from there all the way to Jogashima, which is like the southern tip of Mira Peninsula. So, but yeah, you see all kinds of cool shit out here for sure. Yeah, this is more of a. This is what it looks like off season. Like you get a couple random people, little beach tents and stuff, but it's mostly either surfers or lifeguards practicing, you know, getting ready. So yeah, this is what it normally looks like during off season. All them beach huts and everything, fucking nobody out. Except for surfers and lifeguards training. Mm. So if you go into like Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that now, this is pretty much what you see. And people growing daikon as well. That's cool. Save the bacon bits for later. Yeah, it's just nice and calming, you know. There's not really much to it, right? But it's just nice to look at, for sure. we show any more stuff, or let's see. Oh, you got some old peeps fishing and stuff too. All right, let's do something a little different as well. Let's go Chill Japan. Yeah, he hasn't made videos in a while. He's got some other stuff going on right now. But he's got a lot of great videos up as well, so let's check out. Let's see here. Japanese lessons. The Yokohama Strawberry Festival, that was pretty good. I just love the Shavon stuff though. The Yokohama one was. This one's probably my favorite. One of my favorite videos of his, as well as Surfer Zushi. But it does have his music in here, which is copyrighted by CD Baby. So even though he's cool with me using it, CD Baby ain't. So if I play it, then it's gonna get dinged. So I guess we could also do. Let me see. Let's go. Oh yeah, this craft beer place is pretty good too. Check that one out. So we'll link the video here in chat as well. So you guys can either follow along or watch it later. However you feel. And be sure to subscribe to Mike's channel as well. I've been talking to him and he's looking to get back into the YouTube game in 2023. So definitely give him a shout out for sure. This is not very long, so we'll probably have to shift to something else.
Everybody, welcome to
Oops, it's quiet. Hold on.
with my buddy Max today. Yo, what's up, man? We are off to one of the newer craft beer bars in Hiratsuka.
Here we go.
Stick with us. It's gonna be a good night. Let's give it a
Oh
go.
yeah, glug glug,
See you guys.
son.
Everybody, we're back. Max and I have finally arrived. Just a 10-minute walk from the station. We're here with another buddy, Eddie.
What's up?
What's up, Eddie? So, how do we actually say the name of this place?
I think it's Yggdrasil.
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 And you said it was an
I
old
think it's from
Norse?
Norse. We can talk to David inside, and
We will do that.
He can definitely give us more info.
Okay, but I think I need a beer.
I think you need one too.
It's time.
fresh.
Or two inside.
Right on. Let's roll.
Yggdrasil, I guess, as I pronounce it.
Welcome to Yggdrasil. Heavy metal infused craft beer, ciders, and meat.
Nice.
Pre-COVID, the craft beer scene in Japan had just started to really take off.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of the bars that depend on imports didn't make it through.
Yeah.
This place brews its own beer in the back and is still really popular with the locals here in Hiratsuka, Kanagawa, Japan. The theme of the bar is pure heavy metal. They have videos playing on the big screen, but it's not that loud, and it's very easy to hold conversations.
Oh yeah.
The brewery has a big
Pineapple
following
blend,
here,
you know I'm there, son.
and as you can see, they brew the beer in the back, and it's shipped out around the country.
Good stuff. Alright.
It had been a very long time since we had the boys together for a night out, and we knew we were in for a good one.
Alright.
In Japan, we say, "Kanpai,"
Kapay.
cheers.
Alrighty. Think. 10-ton hammer, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a little bit noisy inside, so I just stepped outside to show you this. First beer of the day. This is a Belgian strong ale. 10% alcohol, but it is smooth. It is really, really good.
Damn, them things is deadly. 10s, fucking A. That's how you know you're in for a good time. Alright.
The boys are enjoying their beer and discussing the finer
Hell
points of a good cigar.
So. La Passion. Only 4.5 though, but it's there.
Yggdrasil has a wide variety of cans and bottled beer that you can buy and take
That's
home
cool.
with you as well.
Yeah, I follow these guys on Instagram too, so you got a lot of good stuff.
As I said before, it had been a long time since we'd all been out together, so we decided to end the day with some really good 18-year-old scotch.
Hell yeah.
We'll see you again soon.
Nice. Alrighty, boys and girls. Let's get back to fucking work, god damn it. So. Alright. Actually. What's this? Oh. Okay. I was curious, I just futzing with some settings. Don't mind me. So. Right. Let's get back to action. So. Oh, actually, we'll just close that out. Reaction Andrew time is done. Editing time is of the now. Have myself a nice little dessert. Put this in the freezer to get nice and crisp. I'm gonna have myself a nice little green smoothie. Those you wondering? That'd be kind of healthy, right? So, cheers, bruvvies. That's good shit. That's good shit. So. And we'll get back to the streaming. So. Oh, I might actually want to turn that down real quick. Like. Volume. Disco. Yeah, I want to turn that down because.
Potato chips.
Okay, it's fine.
Some hot soups here. Curry soup. Miso soup. Onion soup. Yeah, we'll do that in another video. I'm going to do a whole video that's dedicated to these soups. I'm thinking I'm going to do a whole video that's dedicated to curry soup, miso soup, onion soup, curry soup, miso soup, onion soup.
Yeah, we'll just cut that little part out.
Onion soup. I'm thinking I'm going to do a whole video that's dedicated to these soups. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe do soups and sandwiches. Yeah. Maybe milk machine? Or fruit milks, I guess, huh? Yeah. And, oh, this machine sells, what, model cars? Cool. All right, that's looking pretty nice. Some other toys. Like a Hello Kitty something there. What's that? That's a cat driver's license right there. A cat driver, that driver's license looks legit, too, doesn't it? It does. Yeah. 600 yen, a bit pricey. Yeah. Yeah. Get some handcuffs right there. Cat gun. Good. Out of order. Oh, you seeing what I'm seeing? The crunky cookies?
Okay, let's get that little part.
Oh, you seeing what I'm seeing? The crunky cookies? How much are those? 200? Is that a good buy? Yeah. All right. Should we get some? What else we got? What is that? How much are those? 200? What is that? Is that some kind of chocolate? It's chocolate shaped like lips? It's 200? It's chocolate shaped like lips? Let's do the crunky. Yeah. Yeah, number 44. Box of crunky chocolate cookies. We had that in a while. 44.
44, okay.
I like that how the belt moves. Yeah, that's a fancy one.
Mm-hmm.
Pull up the top. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's endless. It's endless. Yeah. Oh, let's get these donuts here.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. Oh, let's get these donuts here, huh? What about those? That's classic, isn't it? Yeah. Number 2 for 50 yen. Mini donuts. ramen, drinks. I actually like those. Okay. How about some other animal cracker biscuit? I actually like those. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, I do like some good old animal crackers in my soup.
I actually like those. Okay. How about some other animal cracker biscuits with the names in English on them? How about that? What's the difference? There's a couple different types. Both the same, huh? Yeah? Yeah, okay. Animal crackers. On them. How about that? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Animal crackers. 120. This one. This one's 110. Those are 120. White chocolate. Oh, white chocolate. Yeah. Get the 120. This one's 120.
Fuck. I think I cut that a little too fast. A little too close.
On them. How about that? 120. This one's 110. Those are 120. White chocolate. Oh, white chocolate. Yeah. Get the one. Okay, 120. We got enough? How's the funds?
I think he's good.
Number 6. Get a lot of number 6 today, huh? Yeah. Is it going to be a 6 ranking? Maybe. All right. I'll hold these. All right.
Nice.
Yeah. Pockets are getting full. How are your pockets going? Pretty full. Oh, you got. You can't wait there. All right. Are we good? How about a box of Frats? Those are classic snacks, aren't they? Yeah. Number 11 or 12, but 10, 11 or 12. Which kind do you like? They all have different flavors. They're like breadsticks. Yeah. How about a box of Frats?
Nice.
Alright. How about a box of Frats? Those are classic snacks, aren't they? Yeah. Number 11 or 12, but 10, 11 or 12. Which kind do you like? They all have different flavors. They're like breadsticks. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, they have the pokey too. Everything is the sticks in this one, huh? Yeah, everything, huh? And the football. What do you think? It's a vending machine. Nah? Yeah. Okay. There's another one. This is ice cream? What is this? Yeah. Oh, they got the pokey too. Everything is the sticks in this one, huh? Yeah, everything, huh? And the football.
Okay, so we're just kind of.
Oh, we gotta get these balls. Yeah, the 20 yen balls. Number 1. This is one of the first snacks I ever had. Alright. How about a box of Frats? Those are classic snacks, aren't they? Yeah. Number 11 or 12, but 10, 11 or 12. Which kind do you like? They all have different flavors. They're like breadsticks. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, they have the pokey too. Everything is the sticks in this one, huh? Yeah, everything.
Actually, nah, fuck it, we'll just cut that one out. Guys.
Alright. Oh, I gotta get these balls. Yeah, the 20 yen balls. Number 1. This is one of the first snacks I ever had in Japan. 30 years ago. 20 yen. Good value. Ooh. Alrighty. Alright. We're loaded up. Let's get out of here. We'll eat these later, huh? Yeah.
Okay. Now we got this main section to do, but first, before we do this, we're gonna do the B-roll. I'll just get the first part done, and then we'll move on to the.
A couple of different vending machines. Yeah. Happy birthday. Rolling. Happy birthday.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta remember to up the volume on this one as well. So it'll be.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
So we'll get to where they're talking and adjust the volume here. So.
Right?
We get hard limits.
Good over rice. It's very potent the way it is.
Okay. 6 boost
Rich.
like 10 maybe.
I like this better than the raw type.
Hold on.
Salty. Salty, yeah, for sure. But almost like licorice-like or something. Yeah. Right? We have got a very special meal for this evening from a couple of different vending machines. Yeah? And the first is, oh goodness, 3% alcohol cocktails. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers. To you. 22.
What should I do?
Where are you gonna go? Okay, sandwiches.
Okay, cool. So we got that. I guess I'll trim the end bit off as well, and then we'll get the B-roll. Once the B-roll's done, then we'll trim this main clip up. So, yeah.
4 and a 5. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please slap a like on the video if you enjoyed it.
Or maybe. Shit.
Eric and Mega out.
Oh, I did that already. Never mind.
And we always look forward to reading your comments. Eric and...
So here's how I do the end credits here. So first we'll just move these little assets. So this is a fun little behind the scenes for y'all. So I have, excuse me, right here, Eric's little end scroll thing, which changes every once in a while as more people and stuff come onto the Patreon. So if you're on Eric Surf 6's Patreon, this is where you'll see your name, and it'll just kind of scroll by. So I have it timed out to 20 seconds on the dot, and we'll put this on top. Before we do, I also want to show you this as well. So we have the little rankings as well, and if it's not a 4, then I can change it later. But I just have it here to like mark the positions, and then if it's like a 5 or a 6 or whatever, then I can change it accordingly. And since we have Mega Brain on, we'll be changing the heads as well. So I just have this. In fact, I'll just make a copy so I don't forget. There you go. For those of you wondering what I did, I highlighted it, held Alt on my keyboard, and just dragged it. And that makes a copy. So it saves you some time. But for this ending bit here, we'll just go ahead, drag this on top, and add a little fade here as well. So nice. Okay. So that's the audio fade. So obviously, put this on top, and then we'll use razor tool to precisely cut there. Then we'll switch the video track, and then have the Eric end scroll below it. And what we'll do here is, normally these videos come to me in 1080p, but I upscaled them to 4K, and nobody really knows, but I just upscale them to 4K because they look better. And then if you were to upload them to native 1080p, I think it's just the way it's processed on YouTube. It's compressed a little less, and the footage looks fine anyway. So I know maybe some video buffs might disagree, but I've been doing it for years, motherfucker, and I have had no complaints. So, but regardless, what we'll do is we'll scale this down to its native size, 1080p, and we've scaled this end screen up as well. But we're gonna have to mess with that, so we'll click on the motion. And the cool thing is we can hold control as we're scrolling down, and you see these little red guidelines, which helps you figure out positioning and stuff. I remember when I was working with Sony Vegas, sometimes I'd have stuff at the bottom of the screen that was like a little under, or maybe like a little over, so you'd see some stuff here, or it'd be like too sunk in. But with this, if you just hold control, it'll like snap into place there, so you'll know exactly where it is. But obviously, because of how this is positioned, it's a little asymmetrical, so you have to kind of guess the space between here and space between here. And oh, actually, I think I got it pretty well. Yeah, you just gotta line it up. So yeah, somewhere in there. Doesn't have to be exact, but exact enough. And as long as this is on the bottom edge, it's fine. So yeah, you do that, and We'll go down to favorites. This is definitely essential. Gotta have a favorites bin with all my usual fixins things. And then for this, I do additive dissolve for beginning, and then dip to black at the end. And usually I just kind of leave this be and then kind of adjust these as needed. But we'll see how it is. We'll just feel it out.
Fine. 5 out of 6. Okay, there you go. 4 and a 5.
Actually, well, I got an idea. I just noticed something. Because it's such a transition, what I'll do, I have to cheat a little bit. Sorry. But
So we'd like to thank you.
okay, so cut that part out, and now I'll make this a little bit shorter. See if we need to cut
Thanks for
anything
watching.
else.
Please slap a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And we always look forward to reading your comments.
Yeah, it's fine. So we'll do that just to fit this little last bit in there so it's not a sudden transition to the rating. So we'll go ahead, drag this, then we'll drag this. Hold on. Guess I'll make a little less work for myself. Go ahead and drag this top part here, and then drag this bottom part here. And this way, we'll be able to make things a bit more consistent here. And we'll basically do what we did before, right? Or, there we are. Fuck. There we go. Okay. Okay, and I will have to add that transition at the beginning again. That's fine. That's fine. These things happen, so.
Oh my gosh, this is so punishing.
Okay.
Fine. 5 out of 6. Okay, there you go. 4 and a 5. So we'd like to thank you guys.
Okay, cool. You said 4 out of 6, right?
5 out of 6.
Or 5 out of 6, excuse me. 4.
Okay, there you go. 4 and a 5.
Okay, 4 and a 5. Okay, got it. So Eric picked 4, so I don't have to mess with this thing at all. And then with Mega, it'll be a 5, but we'll get to that later. So we'll just have these. Actually, we'll put these on position.
Right.
Okay. So put this on position, and then we'll find Eric's, put it on position, and then we'll change it later. Yeah. So bam.
Fine. 5 out of 6. Fine.
And it seems it comes a little late.
Fine. 5 out of 6. Okay, there you go. 4 and a 5. So we'd like to.
Okay, and then we'll just move this here. And obviously we'll adjust this one later. But I guess I could show you what I do if the rating. So a lot of times he puts the rating at like the very tail end of things, like as the end credits are rolling. It's a good retention strategy, if anything, but it does get a little annoying. So what I'll show you, I'll have to walk this back when we do the actual edit, but for this, we'll go ahead, scale this down to 50, because I upscaled it for 4K, because it's easier to just drag it in. So I'll downscale this to 50, and then obviously you got to put it around the banner, right? So the whole control thing has lead, kind of like tags in for guidelines and stuff, but it also works for other tracks as well. So you hold control, and it snaps right on to the track. Nice and easy, right? Pretty cool. So that's what I'd do if the ranking is in the credits. So I just snap into place in that frame. And it's just that easy. So, alright, and then we'll find Eric's, because I won't have to change this at all. And also another thing I like to do for Megas is I like to raise the pitch on this a little bit. So what I do, speed, And I learned this from a VLC media player, but I usually increase the speed to like 112, so it makes it like a slightly like ding dong, you know, something like that. So, which increases the pitch.
So 5 out of 6. Okay, there you go.
So it just raises the pitch a little bit, just as a fun little nod.
5 out of 6. Okay.
And then Eric's is bang bang, you know, something like that. Anyway, so we'll find Eric's and then.
I can hardly talk. I'm not joking. This is pretty tough. I'm gonna go 4 out of.
Okay, so it's around there-ish. So we'll highlight these and it's around.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, not mirrorish.
4 out of 6. 4 out of 6. I can't even think straight. 4 out of 6 for the overall. Wait. Yeah, 4 out of 6. Overall. Wait.
Yeah, I just elongate a little bit.
For the overall. Wait.
A little more.
Wait.
There we go.
Yeah, 4 out of 6.
Okay. Dang, dude. That shit must have been brutal. Yeah, let me examine this back part real quick.
Rick and Mega out.
Nice. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now we got some B-roll. So what we do here is, since I don't have to worry about noise or anything like that, we'll just go ahead, highlight, unlink, then we'll just delete the noise track. Goodness. And we can just kind of go through, because he goes through like the different foods and stuff and kind of shows them. So we'll just cut that into sections and have like a big little B-roll blob. And whenever they get to the part in the video, then it'll be like, all right, we're eating this thing, and then I usually cut to it as he's describing it or pulling it out or whatever the case. And that's how you do that one. So, that was a very, goodness, that was a deep stretch. Man, oh man. Ooh-wee. That's funny, I have my window open during the wintertime, but I have the curtain drawn so it's not letting in too much cold air. But it's letting in a decent amount, just so, you know, make sure things are nice and clean and I'm not breathing in the same stale-ass air. You know, it's nice to let the room breathe a little bit, you know. Fresh oxygen keeps your brain stimulated, even though that stretch is like... Have you ever had like a really deep stretch that you're just like, I'm gonna go take a nap now? I'm not actually, I'm just saying, I'm just like, but I'm not though. I'm just saying, you just get that stretch that hits you just right. It's really good, really good. But yeah, let's go ahead, get this B-roll cut up, put it in a little section, and then we'll finish out the video with this huge 32 minute bonanza section, which is going to get cut down a pretty significant amount, I'd say. Yeah. So just to give you a little recap, we've edited up to about this point, about 13.5 minutes, and that's also including the end bits and stuff like that. So now that's where we're at. Yeah. Finishing up my dessert here. Yep, good old Kagome smoothie, green smoothie. No sugar added as well. I want to add that little fun factoid. So, fun little character. I don't know if you guys can see that. Here, I'll do a quick little Japanese lesson from Andy Sensei. So this little, I don't know if you can see that. Nah, you can't really see it in chat, but this little character right here is the kanji for mu, and it means without. So if you're looking for stuff, in this case, you know, musato, or musato, excuse me, so without sugar. But I also have no additive laundry detergent. So this is one of the first characters I learned to look for laundry detergent, because it'll mean no additives. So look for the mu and figure out the rest of it. So in this case, no added sugar. So here's a little kanji lesson from the Andy Sensei Madeshita. So get back to it. And now dessert's done. We can finally pull that Chuhai out the freezer. Ooh, that's nice and crisp, baby. That's what I was looking for. Oh, fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You don't want to leave it in there too long, but we left it in there just long enough. So it's nice and crisp. So, cheers, brubbies. Bink. Ay, that's a good shit. That's the good shit. But I still have some of the Seiko Mart pineapple Chuhai in there. Only like 2 cans? Oh shit. 1 can. But a whole bunch of that summer lemon Chuhais left. And that's about it as far as alcoholic stuff. I got like a random can of A&W root beer and Kirin lemon soda in there as well, just kind of randomly in there. Some water, and that's about it, really. So there you go. 1 times. So, okay, so what we'll do, we'll just cut that part, and then we'll just kind of okay. So we'll back it up a little bit, about there-ish, I guess. And shit, that's a little. Can add a little bit more to it, I guess. Okay. You don't want too much. Just a little, like 2-3 seconds. You don't need a whole lot, really. So we'll drag all that stuff a little bit more forward. And plus, you can always add or take away. So you want like a nice little meaty section there. So we got the garlic rice. Brr, brr, brr. Now for the beef stew. Find a nice spot there. And he's got a really good lens for macro stuff as well. So he has the same lens that I have, the Tamron 20mm. Very nice wide angle, cheap lens for full frame cameras. So something I definitely recommend if you are looking to get into the full frame family. And you know, you want to get a lens, but you don't want to get a kit lens. I'd recommend getting that one instead of a kit lens, because if you think about it, they're about the same price. Obviously, kit lens is a little cheaper, but I'd say that the quality difference between the kit and the this lens is a lot higher. And it's a prime lens, so obviously it does come with some disadvantages. Namely, you can't zoom in on the lens, so you got to zoom with your feet, basically. But it comes with a much faster aperture, so it's maxes out at f2.8 versus the kit lens, which I think most of them are about 3.5. But if I remember right, I think the Sony one that came with my A7C is like 3.8 or maybe like 4. So what that means is obviously you get a much shallower depth of field, but it also opens up the lens to more light as well. So it's really good for low light environments. So that's good. And it was one of the reasons why I got that that Sony 20mm f1.8, the YouTuber lens, basically. But it's just such a good lens. But if you ain't got the coin for that one, because that one's, you know, can be pretty up there, especially if you're starting out. The Tamron 20mm is a good alternative. But I will say it does come with some caveats. Namely, the autofocus can get a little squicky sometimes. So you have to kind of play with it a little bit. Also, you got to know minimum focus distance. With this particular one, it's pretty short. I think it's around 15 to 19 centimeters or so. So about 3 to 4 inches away from the subject. So if you're any closer to the subject than that, then it's not going to focus in properly. So if you're like really, really close to a subject and the focus isn't working, pull back a little bit. Oftentimes that'll be the answer. But this one's also good for macro photography as well. Obviously they're shooting video, so you don't get the full advantage of things that you would if you were shooting for photos. But you can even see just in this, you know, just all the details of the meat, and even like the negi, the onions. You even see like fingerprints and stuff like that as well. And then you get like the lens fall off. You know, all this stuff's all nice and blurred out. All this is nice and crisp. So even just this random still from a video, you can kind of see how powerful that lens can be, for sure. So there you go. Okay. Or wait. Okay, cut it there. Cool. I'll start it a little earlier, maybe. Ooh, something like that. But like I said, you're only meant to get like a few seconds of each, and you can kind of stretch and squish it later. So ooh, this is a good one too. Just give it a sec. There we go. I wanted to get the lemon details on there as well, so that was nice. 2 seconds, 20 frames. How about that? Not too shabby. A nice chef salad. Pretty good, pretty good. You see all the little details like the sweat on the tomato and stuff like that, and the little things in the guacamole and stuff, or the avocado bits rather. So we'll just kind of bump it around there. There. Alright, cool. Skip ahead, skip ahead. There we go. Ooh, yeah, you can really see a lot of detail in this one. Wait, why the fuck did I cut it? I'm sorry. It's easy. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Okay, get it. Oh, line it up, line it up. Come on. There we go. You raise me up so I can stand on. Okay. That was a little longer. But that's fine. Like I said, we can squish and stretch it later. Okay, so wait for the Anko to get the front Anko. Hopefully that'll get in focus. The back one's in focus. The front one's not. I think he's too close. Oh, oh. Come on. Getting the front. Come on, man. Maybe he gets it in later ones, perhaps? No, I guess not. Okay. Well, Shogunai, guys. I tried. So cut it about mirrorish, and peel it back to about here. Something like yeah. Okay. This one's the chemical one, then you got that, and then next vid. Sugiwa. Do this thing. Got the tarts. Look pretty good off the bat. Not too shabby. I think the top on here may be a touch out of focus. Well, no, maybe not. Looks fine. Okay. There's that. The tarts. That's it for that little clip. And then you got the fried shirasu, whitebait fish. Yeah, the center is not really focusing all that well. It's getting the sides pretty darn good. Well, yeah, I don't think moving it's not gonna help. That's not helping. Okay. So, well, it is what it is, but you can still kind of see what it is at this point. So I think, again, when you're working with a very shallow depth of field lens like this, you have to learn to control the focal points. So you notice that the center here is all blurred, but the shirasu up here are crystal clear. And same in this section with the bull, you can see the whale jumping out as well. So in cases like this, and we saw it before with the not that one, not the tarts, the anko bread. So this is perfect focus, but this is totally out of focus. So you just need to set focus points on your camera, and you can do that. You just press the touch screen. So I'll probably show you guys real quick. Well, yeah, real quick. Why not? It'll just take a sec, but yeah, never mind the mess in the closet. So I'll show you guys real quick. Bring it on full screen here. Boop. There we go. Right. So what you're gonna do is rocking the Sony A7C, by the way, with the 20mm f1.8. So what you do is turn it on. It's kind of hard to. I'll tilt the camera down a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm doing. It's a little hard to. Yeah. Okay. So with this, if you, well, it's kind of hard to. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see in here. But basically, I'll just kind of sort of demonstrate it to you, and then I'll show you some pictures as well. So what you do is, usually I kind of like half cock the shutter button, so it's not a full press, otherwise I'd take a picture, but it's like kind of half, and you notice it kind of autofocuses. The Sony cameras also have an AF on button as well that you can do, does the same thing. But since this is such a shallow depth of field, 1.8 versus 2.8 for Eric's lens, so this more so. So what you do is, if you want to, here I'll level the playing field. I'll turn it at 2.8, just so we're on level playing field here. If you want to focus on like a particular thing, obviously if it's like very shallow depth of field, then you can dial it back to where it's, in this case, like 4. That's what I have it at. You don't have to worry about light exposure or anything until you get to about 10. And it starts to get darker. So depends on the environment you're in, of course. But you know, I just have it at like 6.3, which is pretty, you know, not that shallow, but it gets a lot of the stuff in there. So you can either like half press the the shutter button, or you can press the AF on button, which also auto tracks. So you can press and hold the button, excuse me, and it tracks the subject. So if you're moving around, it'll just like autofocus on them. Pretty cool. But if you want to shift focus, what you do is you just tap the little screen there. So I have a can of Chew High right there. Bam. You notice, well, maybe not. There's a little box there. That's focus. And then if you want to shift focus, press it to another thing, and then half cock the shutter to have it change focus. Do it again, or just do the AF button as well. Boop. And then boop. 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 And there you go. And that's how you do that. So, yeah, fun times. And Eric's camera is a Sony as well, so his has these exact same features, plus probably more stuff as well. His camera's a little bit fancier than mine, but mine still gets the job done though. Love this thing. Alright. Okay. Let's put this one there while I'm up. And we'll get back to the show. That's the way to go. So, just wanted to show you all that. Dang, we've been streaming 2.5 hours. Lord's sakes. Anyway. Okay, so got all that, got the tarts, got the shirasu. Okay. Then we got the anago right up here. Very thinly sliced. I think we'll probably do it around there-ish. Oh shit, too far. Okay. So that's very tight. We'll up it a little bit. It's fine. Should be fine. Then we have, this is the last little blurb of B-roll stuff. So, got this as well. Okay. Oh, cut that a little too soon there. There we go. Come on. Come on. Fucker. Okay, 219. That's fine. So this is the white chocolate ones. Then there's these guys. Put it up there. Okay. Right. Put those there. Boop. And let's see what else we got. Some Crunky. Oh man, these Crunky are really fucking good. Like, legit. So good. Yeah. Definitely can't edit Eric Meal Times on an empty stomach. I don't care who you are. Ain't happening, brother. Ooh. The Shijimi spicy senbei. Ooh. Oh, shit. Come on. Just gotta tilt it a little, man. Come on. Alright, close enough. A little dicey, but it works. So, Shijimi means 7 spice. So, they have like this blend. Like, okay, so generally speaking, Japan doesn't do spicy food. Oh, shit. I realize my camera's like way tilted. Hold on. Yeah. So I'll tilt that one up a little bit. There we go. Hi. Yeah, generally speaking, Japan doesn't do spicy food that much. But what it does do, I'll teach you a little bit more Japanese from my N6 having ass. So you got togarashi, which is kind of the general term for spice, which includes like the pepper, the like fermented Korean spice paste, shit like that. But a common form of togarashi is shijimi, which means 7 spice, because 7 different peppers put together. And it's not really all that spicy. It has a nice little kick to it. It basically is kind of like cayenne pepper. So if you buy cayenne pepper at the store, it's kind of like the Japanese version of it, but obviously the flakes are a lot thicker. And they also use, I believe, I'm not entirely sure, but I think they do use like citrus. So I'm guessing like maybe yuzu or sudachi, which is another Japanese citrus fruit, as a flavoring agent of some kind. At least that's what it tastes like to me. I could be completely wrong though, but it has a little hint of citrus to me. So you'll come across that term a lot. You'll see like the red pepper stuff, and that's called shijimi. There are 7 spices. So, fun times. So anyway, continue on. I think I already got that one. So, there we are. Okay. Oh, okay, he's just smoothing it out. Got it. Okay, so Z. Okay, there. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. So, boop. And then we got the money, the mail money, mail money. Audio jungle. Alright, so then we got these. I'm really looking forward to seeing, because these look fucking delicious. You know, so yeah, this shit looks like it can fucking get it. Like, damn. I'm like that little girl right there, just like, give me some of that. But knowing Eric, he doesn't like sugary stuff that much, so he's probably gonna hate it. I don't know. Mega might like it maybe. Yeah, you got the glare there. Oop. Yeah, close enough. Now you could either move it away from the light so it's not glaring on there, or you can maybe like squeeze the package a little bit so the light refracts a little differently. That's how I do it. Okay, a little more, and I guess that's it. Alright, cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got them. So, we got this little B-roll blob right here, and what we'll do is, as we're cutting, we'll pull from this to add to it as they're pulling in different foods. So we'll go ahead and just select all of that, and we'll move it to the top track here so I don't get it confused with anything else. That's happened before. We'll just get it kind of close, and then just like as we're moving down the timeline here, we'll just kind of pick things and then just keep on moving it to the right. So that's how we're gonna approach the rest of this video. So yeah.
Later, yeah. Happy birthday.
Oh shit. Otanjoubi omedetou.
Yeah, alright. We have got a very special.
I remember when I was Niji Nisai. I was 22. Now I'm Sanju Nanasai. I think I've officially reached Osan territory at this point. Haven't quite got the Oyaji sneeze. I'm not quite that old. I've heard from some pretty reliable sources you get that when you turn 40, though. So,
Yeah,
3 more years.
Alright, we have got a very special meal for this evening from a couple of different vending machines. Yeah, and the first is, oh goodness, I don't even know how to describe it. So many different types of stuff, but it's definitely. A couple of different vending machines. I don't even know how to describe it. So many different types of stuff, but it's definitely heavy on the dessert items, right? Yeah, a lot of dessert items. So you're up. It's your day or your evening, so go for it. Karage, good choice.
Karage. So that's the one with the lemon on it. So go ahead and it is here. So I'll pull that. Then
you're up. It's. Go for it. Karage.
And then just there.
Karage. Good choice. And I believe that's a good choice. And I believe.
So cut it about there. If we had more B-roll or if it was a little longer, then I'd usually kind of cut it up to fit this, but since it's just about the right length, we'll just kind of leave it there.
Karage. Good choice. And I believe that's lemon fried chicken, right?
Yeah, so it'll look like this.
Go for it. Karage. Good choice. And I believe that's lemon fried chicken, right? Lemon or yuzu. It's pretty interesting looking, huh? I mean, for coming out of a vending machine, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Grab a piece.
Okay, and we're not going to be adding as much prep time and things, so we'll just kind of...
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So
come out of a vending machine, right? Yeah.
we'll kind of cut it there. Skip ahead, skip ahead.
That's chunky, huh?
And
Okay. This one's got sauce. Does yours have sauce on it? Oh, it all has sauce. Yeah.
skip ahead.
Okay, going in for the...
Okay. And then just skip that whole 25-second section. Save you some time. And you can see how long the video is right now because there's nothing beyond this section. So this is actual time. So 45 minutes, 54 seconds, and 1 frame right now. Which reminds me. Go ahead and scooch this over a little bit as well. Forgot to do that earlier.
For coming out of a vending machine, right? Yeah. Okay, going in for the, we believe, lemon fried chicken. Boneless.
Why not? Just leave it on.
Okay. What tastes like sweetness? No, the sweet sauce.
Man, shit.
It's got an interesting skin on it. Not too crunchy, it's kind of soft. Yeah, right. It's good though. It's good. It's tasty. Yeah, I'm tasting the lemon or whatever citrus. This might be yuzu. No, it's too good for yuzu. Lemon. No. Alright, let's have something to drink. Alright. What do you got? Here.
They didn't show the drinks. Usually they show the drinks. Sorry, Eric. Didn't show the drinks. He'll probably do like, can we get a close-up? So you might get that. But usually he'll cover the drinks in the B-roll as well, but I guess they forgot. So go sorry if you're seeing this, Eric.
A pear cocktail? Okay, mine is a, what's that, yuzu? This is the yuzu fruit. Yeah. Give a close-up of these cans. I forgot to shoot a close-up of these cans later.
Oh, see, he said it. Actually. Okay, so since he said it, I'll incorporate it in the video. Shit. Oh, wait. There he goes. So Z there.
There's a close-up on the drinks. Oh, so hard to hold these.
Okay, close enough. So let's go ahead, add that to the old B-roll bonanza. Happens as I'm saying it too.
What is that, yuzu? Yuzu. This is the yuzu fruit. Yeah. Alright, let's have something to drink. Alright. What are you having?
I'm having pear cocktail.
A pear cocktail?
Yeah.
Okay, mine is a, what is that, yuzu?
Yuzu.
This is the yuzu fruit.
So we'll cup this little section down a bit.
Is a user. This is the user fruit. Yeah.
And then
We give them a close up of these cans.
and then we'll so we'll use this to cover her down for that. So.
All right, let's have something to drink. All right. What are you having?
I'm having pear.
So. Out there. See if we can stretch this out, maybe. Yeah, we can. Nice.
I'm having pear cocktail.
A pear cocktail?
Yeah.
Okay, and mine is a user. This is the user fruit.
It's a little. We could probably cut down on the time here, so.
I'm having pear cocktail.
A pear cocktail?
Because we're not actually seeing the clips, I can get a bit more hyper-edity with this.
And pear cocktail.
A pear cocktail?
Yeah.
Okay, and mine is.
So I'll just kind of cut down that a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, and mine is a user. This is the user fruit.
Okay, cool. So that'll be. Boop. So.
I'm having pear.
So a little bit. So it'll be.
I'm having pear cocktail.
A pear cocktail?
Yeah.
Okay, and mine is a user. This is the user fruit.
Nice.
Blocking the light. Okay, we got it.
Close enough.
Okay, so user cocktail. These are lightweight, 3% alcohol cocktails. Here. User cocktail. These are.
And I'll drag that. Oh shit! Actually, because I forgot of all this stuff at the end. So instead of just dragging it, we'll just do this and then delete. Rubble delete. Which moves everything forward. So.
User fruit. These are lightweight, 3% alcohol cocktails. Cheers. To you. 22.
What's she gonna do?
It's like lemonade. Good. Very hard. Yours? Does it taste like pear? It does. It does. Okay. Moving along. Go ahead. You do all the choices. I'll just talk. Like I usually do.
Okay.
Hurry up. I'm starving.
This one?
Ooh, beef stew. Nice. There we are. Okay, so ship it. Oh. Here. Okay.
Hurry up. I'm starving.
This one?
Okay.
Kyusuji?
Kyusuji stew.
So.
Okay.
Kyusuji?
Hurry up. I'm starving.
Okay, cut that part out. Since we're gonna add B-roll, I can be a bit hyper with the cuts a little bit.
Hurry up. I'm starving. Okay.
Kyusuji?
Oop, that's not right. There we go.
I'm starving. Okay.
A little more forward.
I'm starving. Okay.
Kyusuji?
Kyusuji stew. All right.
A little bit.
Okay.
Kyusuji?
Kyusuji stew. All right. All right.
Cool. That'll be the B-roll section, and
I'm starving. Okay.
then we'll do that. Stretch it to there. So there you go.
Starving. Okay.
Kyusuji?
Kyusuji.
Yeah.
Starving. Okay.
Kyusuji?
Kyusuji stew. All right. We're just gonna eat right out of this bowl because we.
Okay, and then we're gonna cut a lot of this prep out, so it improves the runtime and it's not too long.
Beef stew from northern Japan. This comes from Iwate Prefecture.
I thought he said it was Ibaraki. Could be wrong though. Pretty sure he said Ibaraki. But it is northern-ish Japan. Ibaraki Ken is. Iwate Ken definitely is. For sure. It's one of the most northern prefectures on the Honshu Island. That's where Charla and the late great Roger Swan used to be. I think Charla's still up there. Thereabouts, I believe.
All right. Beef stew from northern Japan. This comes from Iwate Prefecture. It's nice and soft. Skeleton.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Just one. That is delish. Wow. Super, super tender, huh? So tasty. Oh. Wonderful flavor. What else is in here? Just carrots and nice mix up between the fat on the meat and the meat itself, right?
Nice.
Very soft. Wow. And it's seasoned just right. Yeah. Well, that's fabulous.
Yeah, that's fabulous.
That's fabulous.
There. Okay, next.
Next up. This is the Shinatsu white fish. Ready? Next up.
Yeah, he just picked one. That one. So, it's the shirasu, fried shirasu. Is he? No. He? No. There it is. Okay.
Stop. This is the Shirasu whitebait fish. This is the Shirasu whitebait fish. Again, we've done this quite a bit. And this again.
Okay, just a slight speed up.
Whitebait fish. Again, we've done.
Might have to speed that one up a little more actually. So I just use this to kind of push that. Oh, that might be a little too far.
Shirasu whitebait fish. Again, we've done this quite a bit. And this time it is cooked quite a bit.
Okay, get that. And this time it is cooked. Now we'll just cut it off after that part.
Quite a bit. And this time it is cooked.
Nice. Okay. So, that's the thing. You kind of mark out the little beginning and ending here. So, well, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Dang, nearly been on for 3 hours. What's up, gamers? Thanks for hanging in there in chat. Excuse me.
This is the Shirasu whitebait fish. Again, we've done this quite a bit. And this time it is cooked.
Okay.
Okay.
So see, it kind of flows together. It's a touch fast, but it flows together much nicer if you cut it up a bit versus just kind of letting it breathe. Sometimes it's good to let it breathe, other times not so much. So that's what I do for the B-roll. It's the B-roll. Ah, goodness. Okay, so we'll
Go for it.
actually fuck. We'll just. He just fucking eats it.
Cooked. It sticks together, which is good. Okay. Cooked. It sticks together. Go for it. Cooked. It sticks together, which is good. Okay.
Yeah, that is nice. Usually, if you eat shirasu in Japan, it's part of this thing called a kaisendon, which is seafood bowl. So it's a bunch of seafood over a bowl of rice, or a bed of rice in a bowl. And they usually put shirasu in there as well, just kind of nice little garnish on the side, kind of build it up. So like the little tuna bits and salmon bits and mackerel bits and other bits that you get. Saba's pretty good, mackerel. pretty darn good out here, I gotta say. I'm not even much of a fish guy, but live in Japan, you eat a few fish, you know.
Cooked. Okay. Well, what is that flavor? Salty. Salty, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it looked pretty salty.
Fresh like or something. Yeah. Right? Wow. You get over rice. It's very potent the way it is, like this. Yeah, salty, like you said. It's rich. It's good. I like this better than the raw type, for sure. It's not gooey. Right?
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way too. Like, only a select few fish that I prefer to eat raw, or that I can eat raw, I should say. Other times I'm like, ew. Shirasu is one of them. You know, it's a bit on the fishy side, obviously. But it's nice. Definitely, especially if you're in Kanagawa. That's like the Kanagawan dish right there, shirasu, so, you know.
Right? Yeah. So, it's almost like kind of fish jerky. I'll try a little bit more.
Fish jerky.
Fish jerky, I would call it. It's soft fish jerky. Go for it. Go. The dark white rice. That's right. Go. The dark white. Go. The dark.
So we'll leave that whole chaotic section in there, and then carry on.
Dark white rice. Garlic rice. With it's got some beef chunks on top too. Nice.
Okay, so cut it there. Yeah, I did think about kind of cutting it down, but it's already fairly short. Fairly. Oh, there we go. First in line. How about that? Okay, then we'll stretch this out. Okay.
Go. The dark white rice. Garlic rice. With it's got some beef chunks on top too.
Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. So go ahead and move this a bit more as well. And we have about 26 minutes left of footage. And that'll do her. So
Top two.
okay.
Nice.
So
And this is what we could smell the most. So, all right, go for it.
we'll include that line. And then see where it goes. See where it goes.
Top two. And this is what we could smell the most. So, all right, go for it. Just put some on your plate.
Okay, so he's prepping.
Smell the most.
Okay. And we're prepping.
Guess what? That's what we could have done is dished up.
Alright.
That's all you're gonna have? Okay, that's fine.
Alright, so go ahead. It's an extra 22 seconds off the vid. We're already down to about 44.5 minutes. I mean, Eric likes the long videos, and his audience likes them too, so. I remember, you know, when actually not that long ago, I would try to fight to make the videos a lot shorter, just for better retention time, and so they're less meandery. But I found that his audience actually does respond better to the longer videos. So I'm a little less crazy when I cut out stuff. Like, I don't cut out large sections like I used to. So I'm kind of finding like a nice little in-between of like making the videos as tightly cut as possible versus just kind of letting the video play and just trimming off the beginning and end bits and just slapping it all together. So just gotta listen to the people, and the people have spoken. So you got that.
Smell the most. That's all you're gonna have? Yeah, that's fine. Mmm.
Garlic rice and beef,
Oh,
man.
man.
What more could you want?
It's pretty tasty. This is all you need too. Yeah. Mm. It's really good rice. Wow. That is flavorful. I like this garlic rice. I think garlic rice is my favorite kind of rice.
Yep.
It's got a bunch of stuff in it. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about my favorite kind of rice, but it's certainly up there. Certainly up there for sure.
Mm. Tasty.
tasty part. There.
Okay. Gonna do chef salad next. We have dressing.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do chef salad.
Okay, cut that little bit out. Then doing chef salad, so.
Okay. We're gonna do chef salad next. Okay.
And then. Actually.
Chef salad next. Okay. We're gonna do chef salad next.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna do chef salad.
It's a little too fast. A little too fast.
Okay. We're gonna do chef salad.
Yep, that's good. So those things, like I usually listen to it. I don't. So if you notice, I'm not even like looking at the video most of the time. I'm listening. So you can kind of follow along the pacing through listening to the beats. That's how I do it. I know some editors do it differently, but that's how I do it. I just find it's a bit faster, so I can focus on other things. Like this is too high. Don't worry, it's only 5%. I'm not getting too sloppy.
Next. We have dressing. Maybe, maybe not.
The last time we had dressing, got all over the frickin' table.
Maybe, maybe not. Not really sure. Oh, okay.
Ah.
I thought, it's funny, this was on the table. I thought it was a candle. Oh, okay.
Okay, actually, okay, so I'll...
We have dressing?
Okay, so we'll include that part then. Don't want to check off gun situation.
We have dressing?
Okay, we'll cut it there and then...
Oh!
And up there. So...
Tasty. Okay, we're gonna do chef salad next. We have dressing? Oh, okay. I thought, it's funny, this was on the table. I thought it was a... Oh, okay. I thought, it's funny, this was on the table. I thought it was a candle.
Nice. Okay. Then we'll grab the salad. Oh, first in line. Once again, baby. First in line. I guess that's the okay. Okay, so we're gonna chef salad.
Chef salad next. We have
There-ish. So, yeah.
Tasty. Okay, we're gonna do chef salad next. We have dressing? Oh, okay. Tasty. Okay, we're gonna do chef salad next. We have dressing?
That's a little too long.
Salad next.
Okay, cut that little bit out.
Salad next. We have dressing?
Yep. And...
Tasty. Okay, we're gonna do chef salad next. We have dressing?
Yeah, it's fairly short, but it's fine.
Oh, okay. I thought, it's funny, this was on the table. I thought it was a candle. Boy, my eyesight is getting bad. Looks like a candle, doesn't it? Looks like a focus. Looks like a tomato. Oh, okay. Why did I think it was a candle? I couldn't see inside it.
Okay.
Boy, my eyesight is getting bad. It's getting bad. That's a tomato. Oh, okay. Why did I think that was a candle? I couldn't see inside it. Excuses, excuses. Okay.
We'll skip it. Well, if you say so.
Got a giant mushroom on it.
Nice. Nice. And we'll slide these guys a bit further down.
mushroom on mine.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. How was this fun? Mm-hmm. I like having mushrooms in salad. No. There's not a lot of ways I actually enjoy mushrooms put in a salad.
Yeah. You know what else goes good with mushrooms? Chicken. You know what chicken and mushrooms are? Mugu gai pan. If you know, you know. Anyway.
Or on a burger. I think those are the two best ways. Mm-hmm. What about you? What's your favorite kind of salad? What do you like? Caesar salad? Oh, Caesar. It's a good choice. Okay. Oh, that was delicious. Yep. Thank you, chef. That was delicious. Yep.
Okay. And I guess we can leave that one.
Well, you are off. Where do you go? Okay, sandwiches.
Okay. Man.
That was delicious. Okay, sandwiches. Weird, bizarre sandwiches. Just
Candy.
okay, sandwiches. Weird, bizarre sandwiches. All right. So these are how are sandwiches. So these are how would you describe these sandwiches? It's butter, right? Butter. Big block of butter and uncle, right?
Okay, pick that up.
Delicious. Okay, sandwiches. Weird, bizarre sandwiches. Big block of butter and
I'll call it red bean paste, which is fucking delicious. I love it.
and uncle, right?
Yeah.
It's sweet red bean paste.
Yeah.
Sweet red bean paste.
Ooh, it's gonna be long. That's okay. That's okay. So we got the. There we go. Hey, hey. So.
Weird, bizarre sandwich.
So we'll cut it there, and then. So that's like 6.5 seconds.
Weird, bizarre sandwiches. Big block of butter and uncle, right?
Yeah.
Sweet red bean paste. Butter.
Gooey.
On white bread. With the crust. With the crust for your energy, man.
Yeah, they don't do a lot of sandwiches typically in Japan with crust. I don't know why that is. It just, I mean, aside from if you buy like regular white bread at the store, but yeah, most sandwiches come without the crust, which is, I don't know. I don't mind it, but I guess a lot of people in Japan mind it enough to where they made it standard. So it's standard to have it without crust, I should say. Cool.
Bean paste. With the crust, pretty rare in Japan.
So sweet. It's a dessert food. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So buttery. They got the good though, right? It's good. I think it works. Yeah. That's a lot of food. No. Overbite. That's a lot of food.
Someone's having fun out there.
The crust is very tough. A lot of food. The crust is very tough. I think that's why they cut it off. Very sweet. It's thick. Cut it off. It's good. It's good.
Yeah. nap after this one. Golly.
You know, very chewy, and it's thick. It's thick.
Alright, cool. So we got that one sorted.
That was that. Okay. Next, where are we going? We're plowing through this, aren't we? Oh, here we go. We got this. This is kind of the main event. This is. We're.
Okay. Yeah, that.
And it's thick. We are plowing through this, aren't we? Oh, here we go. We got this. This is kind of the main. We got this. Here we go. We got this. This is kind of the main event. This is the anago saltwater eel sashimi. Oh. Go saltwater eel sashimi. That's right.
So we got not that. That's wanna go back anymore.
We are plowing through this, aren't we? Oh, here we go. We got this. This is kind of the main.
Okay, we'll just put it here and oh no. Do this way. So.
Oh, here we go. We got this. This is kind of the main event. This is the anago saltwater eel sashimi. That's right.
Nice. Okay, cool. Alright. I might take a nap after this stream, actually. Feeling nice and chillax. And it's not just from this. I know what y'all are thinking. It's just, you know, a nice calm day today, you know? Good day for editing and streaming. And both. You know? Like I said, I wanted to take streaming a bit more seriously, so I wanted to do it more. Try out new things. Did some stuff today, you know, I did some good old reaction Andrew stuff, and doing some more editing work as well, so excuse me, so you can see more of the behind the scenes as to like what I do, and some little tips and tricks here and there, stuff like that. Fun times. I could just like conk out for a nap like right now. I'm not going to, but I could. And just be like, don't worry.
So yeah, go for it. Take a few pieces, and then there's sauce for it too that you can mix in. And what are you know these are? These are fish eggs. Yeah. Okay, so you mix that with shoyu.
Actually, we'll keep that part. So.
And then there's sauce for it.
So, just keep that part in just to let people know what it is that they're eating.
Sashimi. There's sauce for it too that you can mix in. And what are, you know what these are? These are fish eggs?
Yeah.
Okay, so you mix that with the shoyu.
Nice. Now we'll just keep that little part in.
Just sliced really super thin. I've never had. And shoyu. And it's just sliced really super thin. I've never had this raw before.
I've only had cooked. You ever had it raw? The first time? Even in a sushi place, you're generally gonna have this served to you cooked, right? And then with the sauce on it. Okay, you got plenty of sauce? That's gooey. Going in. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, it is kind of surprising that they served anago raw, because like Eric was saying, it's usually cooked because anago, which is saltwater eel, is a very strong flavor. So they cook it to kind of tame the flavor a little bit. Versus unagi, which is grilled, but or something. I don't know. I had a point there, but brain.exe kind of stopped. Anyway,
That is really good. It's not like any other sashimi I've ever had. You like it?
Really?
Okay. And the sauce is what? It's kind of tangy. It goes really good with the sauce, doesn't it? Yeah. I think these are not fish eggs. This is like a daikon radish, isn't it? Maybe it's not fish eggs.
okay, so we'll put that.
The color is fish eggs.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, man. God, it's so good. It just goes so fast. Look at this happening.
Okay, so well, cut that out. Notice it's starting to get a little bit darker. Not too much. Yeah, still going, Luke. We just about done though. We only got about this much left, so about a little less than 20 minutes to go. But we can power through. It's all good. Trying to stream a little bit longer sometimes. But yeah, usually it's like an hour or two and that's it. It's not all I have the energy for. But like I said, man, trying to make this stream a thing, so we'll see where it goes. But yeah, after this I'm probably just going to go take a nap or something. Feeling a little sleepy. But, which reminds me, I'm going to go turn on the light real quick. It's not getting too dark, but I can notice it a little bit. So, yeah. There we are. So let's get going here.
It's so fast. Look at this happening already. You don't get much. And I believe this is the priciest thing we've got tonight. So, fresh sashimi, eel sashimi, from a vending machine like us, right?
So,
We've got tonight fresh sashimi, eel sashimi, from a vending machine like us.
vending machine, hello.
I know, you're not that big of a fish eater, right? You know, if he says it's good, then it's popping for sure. Try out. Woo.
So we got that going.
Okay. So we got a couple types of desserts here, and then we got a bunch of snack items that came from those other vending machines. Yeah, so it's gonna be hard, right? The big tire plates, right? Yeah. So let's do our first vending machine desserts. This is called wabi mochi, which is it's like a jelly type of. So we got a couple type.
I guess we'll add that. I normally don't. I was gonna skip over it, but
Sure. So we got a couple types of desserts here, and then we got a bunch of snack items that came from those other vending machines. Yeah, so it's gonna be hard, right? The big other vending machines. Tire place, right? Yeah. So let's do our first vending machine desserts. This is called wabi mochi, which is it's like a
okay, keep going.
vending machines. This is called wabi mochi, which is it's like a jelly type of mochi,
Okay,
which is
okay, there.
mochi. It's like a jelly type of rice cake, right? It's rice based, right? Jelly type of jelly type of rice cake, right? It's like a jelly type of rice cake, right? Jelly type of rice cake, right?
That's good.
It's rice based, right? Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we got that. Whoa, dang. Which is right here. So there you go. First in line. Once again, baby. Nice.
This is called wabi mochi. Those other vending machines. This is called wabi
Wabi.
machines. This is called wabi mochi. It's like a jelly type of rice cake, right? It's rice based, right? Yeah.
Cool. So We got that one sorted, so we'll go ahead and skip.
So rice can be certain different types of textures. And this one's like powder on it. It's not wasabi. So green tea. Powder on it, I guess, right? Yeah. It's not wasabi. Is it like green tea? Served in many different types of textures, and you just go in for it. It's got this kind of powder on it, I guess, right? Yeah. It's got this. Rice base, right? Yeah. It's got this kind of
Okay, good.
powder on it, I guess, right? Yeah. It's not wasabi. Is it the green tea? It's very pleasant. It's the texture of Jell-O, right? But it's rice, pounded rice. And this one, the brown color. I wonder if it's gonna taste different.
Yep. Probably caramel.
That's Kinako, right?
Or Kinako, yeah. Sorry.
I'm not sure what that is in English. Kinako. And you know what the green is? It is green tea, I believe, yeah. It's definitely not wasabi. It's not wasabi. It went right to the nose with that much wasabi. It's a mild green tea, I would say. Okay, dessert number 2 is right in front of you there. These are tarts. 2 different types. 2 in front of you there. Okay, and dessert number 2 is right in front of you there.
Okay.
There. These are tart. These are tarts. 2 different types. So tarts. Tarts. 2 different types. So let's see exactly. So let's see exactly what they are, and then you can choose birthday boy. What? Doesn't say, does it? Does not say. It's a mystery. It just says heat up for 90 seconds. It just says to heat them up for 90 seconds. That's it, to unfreeze them. It's okay. So I know they're gonna be delicious. This one looks good. Alright, do it. Okay, tarts. Pretty light.
Okay, cool. So we got that going. Bam. Alright.
Nice. So pretty light.
Okay, next up tarts. Oh, okay. First in line once again. How about that? Alright.
These are tarts. 2 different types.
Oh wow, it was actually a little over too. How about that?
Dessert number 2 is right in front of you there. These are tarts. 2 different types. So pretty light.
Nice. Ugh, excuse me.
Oh, on cheese. It's cheesecake. Cheese pie. Take some cheese.
I mean, basically.
Well, different. Flavored. Oh, okay. Lemon meringue, maybe.
Lemon tart, man.
Oh, it's good. Oh, it's so good. Read all this right away. It's like a red cheese. Very nice flavor. And the crust is, it's pretty nice, flaky, right? You know, very light.
Really?
I mean, for frozen goods, they're killing it.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, wow. Oh.
So go back.
Killing it. Right? They're killing it.
Okay, let's cut about there.
My. Okay, so did we get every item from the first vending machine? I believe we did. So let's move on to the snack items. They came from the other place. Okay. Let's get something salty. We just had something sweet.
Okay, so.
Killing it. Let's get something salty. We just had something sweet. So this says Lucky Mayonnaise on it. Are they potato chips? Lucky Man, it seemed like a bag of potato chips, right? Let's get something salty. You said something sweet. So this says Lucky Mayonnaise on it. Are they potato chips? Sweet.
Something there.
That's something sweet. So this says something sweet. So this says
Okay, good. Whew. Man, I might. Damn. Okay. All right. Well, I think we'll go ahead and take a little bit of a break. Go ahead and just call it a stream for now, because man's be needing that nap, I guess. Got the window going, and I'm just like, oh, just having a good old time. So, yeah, I think we'll finish the rest of this off stream. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to this as well. We're going to be trying out some new things, especially moving into 2023. I definitely do want to try out a lot of new things for streams and things like that. But we'll be talking about that more in an update video I plan on putting out for the end of the year. Going over more. But yeah, I definitely do want to do more different types of stream ideas. You know, not just video editing, reacting, and things like that as well. Different types of IRL streams. So be on the lookout for that stuff. And with that said, guys, this is a very sleepy Andy. Sign for now, and as always, forever, we'll see you next time. Catch you later, guys. Bye.